It's your boy.
Big homie CC. What does CC stand for?
Cold click.
Cold click.
The most elite.
Okay. First off, man, I appreciate you for stopping by the podcast, man. It's a pleasure to meet you, bro.
Pleasure's mine, sir.
You know what I'm saying? I heard a lot of good things. Heard a lot of good things about you, man. You've been doing a lot of, you know what I'm saying? I checked, I did my research on you. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You viral out here in these internet streets. You know what I'm saying? For good reason.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying? And, you know, now you out here. You doing like a European tour or something like that, right?
I definitely got a European tour going, UK tour going on right now, man. It's stop number one.
Yeah. That's dope. But I saw you was on Pierce Morgan too, right?
Yeah, well, that's not like, I've been on there before, but I mean, like, I'm with my boy Tut right now with Artillery, you know.
Yeah.
I consider this like the real first stop. You feel me? I get to touch down on people that look like me. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And we get to it.
I really appreciate it. Man. I really appreciate it. And shout out to the homie Tut. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
man. The man that need to turn his microphone on over there.
I'm over here chilling like, oh, okay, all right. So I'm supposed to be all right.
No, I'm gonna say I was, you know,
Nah, but if he.
But you supposed to be on this mic.
Pause.
Oh my, see, they gonna point out, ladies and gentlemen, get used to. I'm gonna put a pause meter up right here. You know what I'm saying?
You said I'm supposed to be on this mic, brother. I just went to. You know,
Yeah. You got the pause of all pauses of all podcasts. If the people hadn't seen it, it's on my Instagram.
It's one of them.
It's one of them.
I'm adjusting. Pause. I'm adjusting the mic.
This is the sequel.
He did it again.
See how he corrected himself. He was yo.
He did it again.
So you gotta slow down with all
Diabolical.
the popsicles might get you doing it.
Yo, popsicles is crazy.
You gotta say freeze pops.
It's about to be
Freeze
one
pop.
of them days, man.
Popsicle is wild work.
Dog, I'm gonna make sure I send you the video, bro. Pause.
Yo, I gotta take a look at this right
Bro,
here.
it's hilarious.
I seen him starting to do something.
Yeah, it was the original version of that.
Bro, it's crazy.
No holds barred. You know, the whole movement.
With the Korean stuff is
The lights turned red and everything in his
drop
his
the color out.
Now.
Like, bruh.
Then he gonna say, man, I can one hand this joint.
Damn!
And that was crazy. Wow, I'm adjusting the microphone.
No
bruh.
Diddy.
Oh man, that
They
shit
got
was
the
so
sound
funny.
of a wrench when you like.
That nigga edited that shit too
Like,
funny.
bruh.
It was crazy.
Who cued the sound?
Man,
I produced the whole video, you know what I'm
Shit.
saying? You know,
Shit.
I hooked him up real quick.
Bro,
with the pause moments.
Yo, the one hand
That's
reference
crazy.
is wild.
Oh,
Watch
yeah,
what I sent it
yeah.
to you, bro.
Yeah.
He put the red light, the red flag, the horn, all that. That shit was hilarious.
Bruh.
Yeah, but so you European now, right? Like you out here for good, as you say.
Oh yeah, I'm not going back.
Yeah.
No.
Is there like, I mean, we're gonna get into all that, but you know, I like to let people introduce themselves like to my audience, you know what I'm saying? Cause nobody can tell it better than you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, my name is BigHomie.cc. I'm known for being a celebrity bodyguard. I'm known for combating human trafficking.
I think your mic too close to the.
Yeah, that's why I moved it.
2024, we brought home 17 missing women, 4 children, 1 boy, 3 girls. It's been my life's work. I ended poverty and domestic violence in my family. Every year we send 2 girls to college covered. I'm nominated for a Lifetime Achievement Award by the White House. Shout out to Dr. Marlene Carson. We standing on business, staying active.
Okay. Is that your phone? Whose phone is going off? Like,
It ain't me.
it ain't me. Everybody,
Oh, yeah, dude.
just everybody mute your phone.
Oh, yeah, my shit on me. My shit is on mute.
Yeah, that wasn't me.
Oh, okay.
It's a little vibration.
Just a little
That's what she
pause.
That's what that is.
Yeah. But you know what I'm saying? The reason why, I was excited to not, there's a plethora of reasons why I wanted to sit down and talk to you. You know what I'm saying? Because it's from things to your perspective on Bigfoot. You know what I'm saying? I seen you went viral for something you said about Bigfoot to your insight on, the behind the scenes and the darker side of the music industry,
for sure.
or just fame in general.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because it is a crazy time right now.
You got some Bigfoot questions?
I mean, I think everybody's a little curious about Bigfoot, and if it's if it would be a real thing or anything like that.
You seen what Shaq came out and said today?
What did Shaq say?
Shaq came out and expressed his Bigfoot situation he had when he was living in Washington.
Pause.
Come on. Shaq is a half gene away from being Bigfoot.
Right.
But
what Bigfoot is what human beings would be if our genetic lineage was left untouched.
You think so?
Yeah. So if you look at are you familiar with Dr. Graham Hancock?
Yeah.
So, he studies lost civilizations and the ancient apocalypse. And in a place called White Sands in America, he found 25,000-year-old human footprints, which are the same size as modern-day Bigfoot prints that have been casted. So, and I can show you this actually.
Yeah. They on Google?
On Google, I can show you this. So here's actually an image that I put together. So on the left is going to be an ancient human footprint, and on the right is going to be alleged Sasquatch print. Now, people try to write off these prints, but when it comes to casting a Bigfoot print, Dr. Jeff Meldrum, who is a professor and basically the foot expert, he discovered dermal ridges on these prints. Now, in order to fake dermal ridges, not only do you have to be 800-900 pounds to leave imprints in the dirt, then you have to microscopically add dermal ridges to those prints as well. And, that's just not likely.
Damn. I saw that you said something it's a law somewhere that
Washington State.
It's illegal to shoot Bigfoot or something.
In Washington State, it is illegal to shoot, kill, harass a Sasquatch.
Is that
Yeah.
they call it a
That's the truth.
Sasquatch?
Yeah, you can't hunt.
Yeah,
Shoot,
Sasquatch, Bigfoot, same thing.
Same
Just
thing.
different names.
Right. Why would they make
A law for something that doesn't exist.
I mean, on one hand, I can see because maybe it was a big myth there or something, and maybe a lot of hunters went there to
A lot of hunters went missing as well.
For real?
Trying to go hunt this creature.
Oh yeah.
So they maybe did it to protect hunters who came there from getting swapped up by the Sasquatch. Pause.
Something to think about though, because there's no law saying that you can't shoot Santa Claus, or
No law.
there's no law saying you can't shoot the Easter Bunny or the Tooth Fairy.
No law for that.
It makes you think.
So I actually have a book I had some people put together for me called Monster Law, which lists all of the laws listed to protect this cryptid. And I can show you that.
Okay.
Because, it's also listed as a creature in the Yellowstone National Park.
Yeah, I saw
manual.
that too.
That's real.
ChatGPT confirmed it.
That's real. That's real. I got this information by being in the field. Whatever I get a call about, no matter how frivolous it can seem, you can always see real fear and real concern in somebody's face. And, there are things taking place in our universe, on this plane that we exist on, that we operate with a type of science, which I feel like is being used to keep us blinded, I should say. Because if science shows that we can only see 4% of what's in front of us, and then the Hopis, the Navajo, all have tales of how a 8-foot tall, 900-pound creature can walk out of our line of sight. You know, if they got a trackway that goes a mile long, and all of a sudden that trackway stops in the middle of nowhere, like somebody got shot up into the sky, there's got to be answers for that.
What?
This is fact.
A trackway that led so they can he can like a mechanism for it to vanish. Pretty much is what you're talking about.
Or just it's like basically if you was walking onto a desert following footprints, and then you got to footprints and they stopped. It means it either went underground or it went up, but there's no footprints. So
yeah. There's no way to.
Either it stood still for forever, it would still be there when you got there, but being that it's not there, it had to go somewhere, and it's
right.
It has
to go somewhere.
What's your? I know your stance on Bigfoot, but what's your stance on like are you a flat earther?
No.
Because I know Lord Jamar getting a lot of flack. You know, I don't know if you know who Lord Jamar is. He getting a lot of flack for being a flat earther.
The thing is with the whole flat earth thing, you know, I respect everybody's point of view on whatever information they deem to be as a fact, but you can go on Amazon and you can order a telescope and you can look into the sky and you can see that everything around us is indeed round. And if the earth was flat, when you went to Antarctica, eventually it would get dark. If the earth was flat, Alaska wouldn't have 6 months of darkness. If the earth was indeed flat.
Right.
And that, you know, that's just simple math at that point, which is kind of a lost art. I see.
That's Terrence Howard about math.
That's the whole thing. Like, before Christopher Columbus went on to discover things in different lands, they thought if they went to the horizon, they were going to fall off.
Right.
That's crazy to me. And then they murdered people who were saying that the earth was round. You know, just like the Salem witch trials and the same thing, you know. Human skepticism is a virus.
Right.
Because, you know, there was no such thing as having ADHD when we were hunters and gatherers. You know, if you weren't hyperactive, something chased you down and ate you.
Yeah.
So you can like pull the mic closer to you, bro. Like you can hold it if you want to. Pause.
Oh no.
But yeah, you're right. Like we are designed to, you know, act a certain way, you know, from, you know, thousands of years ago, you know, like we evolved to be a certain way, and then technology came in, and, you know, we haven't really adapted we can't adapt fast enough for the innovations that we done came up with, like AI and stuff. It's finna I think AI really finna like mess up. Like it's gonna be a win for humanity, but a detriment to it at the same time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because neurodivergent thinking, when you think of just actually being in the wild without schedules, doing everything impulsive on the spot when you see a need to do it actually would make you the dopest person in a village or tribe.
Right.
Once you add in schedules, be here on this time, do this specifically, it locks you to a point where you have to fit it. Then it becomes an issue if you can't. Yeah. But if it was none of that and you really just went all, actually being neurodivergent would put you in a position where you would probably literally just do everything in the village that you could do.
Right.
And if the whole village worked that way, it would just be a dream team of villagers just picking up everything in the moment they thought about it. And it would be no issues.
I think it's too many humans on the planet for life to like be like that anymore. You know what I'm saying? Like like it was like way back in the day. You know what I'm saying? Like it's too. How many people on the planet?
It's like
8 billion.
about 8 billion.
8 billion people, 8 billion mindsets, 8 million possibilities of how. I mean, look at, to bring up.
I mean, you gotta even be realistic about that part. Like,
What's that?
say it's 8 billion people, right?
Mm-hmm.
How many of them are actually capable? You got handicap. You got people that don't even got common sense.
Yeah.
So now when that dwindles like drastically when it comes to competence and actual, subordination.
Yeah.
So like, what do we count when it comes to how many people we got? How many bodies? That's what we're gonna say. Because some people are not even sane enough to be people.
And then some people aren't even in a position to count against the footprint of society. You got indigenous groups, you got off the grid groups, you got Mormons, you got different religious sects that SECTS as in sex that have pretty much branched off from typical human society. The onset of AI is concerning because I don't see anybody challenging human beings to reskill when AI is going to remove pretty much everyone's job.
Yeah.
And I feel like I don't believe that everyone that we look at as a human being is a flesh and blood human being like us, because too many decisions are being made on a scale that is pretty much detrimental to the human species. Because you see people like Elon Musk proposing a global pay scale because computers and AI, the onset of that is going to remove the entire middle class. Then you look at the resources ChatGPT provides to you.
Yeah.
Then we see companies like SpaceX and Tesla and Amendum getting patents for telekinesis. If you're getting patents on telekinesis,
Wait a minute, they got telekinesis like patents, like
yes,
trademarking
Mind control.
The method of how
your mind moving an object.
But is it the method of how you would go about doing it?
Like them
or
dudes?
Just the ability to do it in general?
Like them dudes that be on TikTok moving the aluminum foil and stuff?
right. So the thing is,
a patent, that's usually someone saying, I
feel
created
like it's a
own
medicine that's
this
going to be
form.
attached to that.
so that's a good question.
Because
So-
telekinesis is not tangible.
Right. That's what they want people to believe. So imagine where you would be, where your senses would be if you were completely attached to the earth and you didn't have to wake up and make money every day. They say we only use 10% of our brain.
Right.
They say if you could use 13 to 14%, you can move objects with your brain. This is being proven. This is being done. China has a whole initiative where they isolate all the genes related to psionic abilities and intelligence, enhance them, and then inject those genes directly into in vitro fertilized eggs.
What?
Well, what about this? Check this out.
They making X-Men?
What if they
Yes.
sit there and they actually patent telekinesis to mean it to be something on a human level? Pete, let's say they sell virtual reality helmets.
Right.
And now they got a robot that can do everything you're thinking. And then they just pass that off as telekinesis. Because technically, it's the human way of making something move with your mind.
You mean like Neuralink? Like you could have
Pretty
Neuralink,
much, yeah, I
and then you could control like.
So when you speak of Neuralink, imagine what he's saying, and then them patent that because somebody argues the fact that, well, you're doing telekinesis.
But he talking about the
Yeah,
real
actual
deal,
Yeah, because you're saying in vitro.
superpower.
So you're saying them actually taking egg cells, putting the intelligence in them, and when it grows up to be a full-born kid, they own the master or the patent of his ability to do it because they actually created the genotype or a gene or chromosome, whatever, whichever,
almost on some
to make it happen.
That's how they're able to get a patent.
Gotcha.
Because
Which
like
means
y'all
they
just
own
mentioned,
the genetic.
exactly,
That is crazy.
Exactly, because that's not something that's tangible you can own. But the way they're going about it, they can.
So if you want to buy superpowers here.
Yeah, so transhumanism is going to be a thing.
Transhumanism.
I've actually read that.
Where people are going to be integrated with technology. And
they've been doing this for a while, and they sell it to you by soldiers being without a limb or just wanting to walk and run again.
Or wanting to see again. Because
And
Elon saying that he going to be
Neuralink
able to cure blindness soon.
And also,
yeah, they're doing human trials next month.
And also
Next month.
Already worked with monkeys.
Yeah, and I also
They already did it on
Already worked
monkeys.
with monkeys.
And I seen that they're actually starting to perform trials of where they're trying to take the mind, being that they treat it like it's a computer chip or
To download
with
the brain.
computer, and put the brain in a Tesla robot or some other device, and actually that person's memory.
But have they
thoughts,
really
and
mapped the
personality.
brain to that degree yet? Like,
I mean, well, it's a motherboard when you look at it for information.
but ain't it like trillions of connections in the brain or something like that?
But it's literally the whole concept of the computer is actually based off how the human brain runs.
But this would there would have to be a car with a quantum computer in it or some shit.
Well,
like that.
it runs off electricity. So if you can get the neurons and the connections to be connected in a way that a motherboard is connected and runs off.
I'm not doubting it can do it, but I'm just saying and they just I just saw they came out with a quantum chip that they can crazy reduce the size of like a quantum computer and shit like that.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I seen a lot of Black Mirror episodes and it seemed like the reality that they show in those episodes is getting like closer and closer, I think.
It could definitely happen.
Would you think they're drip feeding you stuff?
I mean, if you look back in media, they drip fed like a lot of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like FaceTime and like stuff they would show over time in TV shows that ultimately became the technology that's like normal today. You know what I'm saying?
Pardon me, just to keep up. What is the actual drip fed? What does that word mean? I don't like to just hear that.
Right. So drip feeding is. Have you ever been watching a movie and you've seen some bits of truth in a fiction movie? Like they give you.
So it's like subliminal messages?
Absolutely. Give you bits and pieces of the truth through modern entertainment.
And then you desensitize to it so much that by the time you get hit with the full explosion years later, you're already there in a sense.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
They get you used to shit.
Drip feeding. Okay.
Drip feeding. I think that's a real thing, man. Okay, so you used to be I don't know if you still do like bodyguard work, right? Security work. Right. And that's how you have insight like on like the entertainment industry.
For sure.
And some of the things that you said, like that you've seen and stuff like that.
Yeah, definitely.
To pivot to Diddy real quick,
Sure.
not to talk
The
too
Zest
much.
Monster.
yeah, the Zest Monster.
The Zest Master.
The Zest Master.
Zest Moses Jones on bro.
Zest Moses Jones? Now that's a new one.
Would you say that he is just like the tip of the iceberg when it comes to like all these deviant activities that he's participating in and stuff? Because I don't think he invented all this he got this activity from somebody. Because
who do you think that was?
I don't know, but it was a dude that shot up one of Trump hotels once. Palestinian. Maybe was a Palestinian dude.
My boy Adi.
Yeah, and he was in the interrogation room, right? And he said a lot of stuff that made him look really crazy at the time that came to fruition.
Same shit
recently.
they did to me. They said I was crazy and I was a hater when I first started speaking out about this shit. This was like in 2014, 2015.
How they tried to twist it, it was crazy.
And they try to do the little twist game. The problem is, bro, these people know what's going on. And they know that I know what's going on. So they sent certain people to try to get in the way and they got ran over. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And at the end of the day, when it boiled down to it, you know, the legendary Dapper Dan said in an interview that he grew up with Combs' parents.
Right.
And what's going on with Diddy didn't start with him. It started with his parents.
I did hear a little bit about that.
The man is a swinger. You know what I'm saying?
You're a cuck, right?
He's a swinger, a cuck, a bisexual, sexual deviant.
You saw
Sexual deviant is a wild word.
And I think
I saw the trial.
Just the fact that those terms actually exist in, you know, sexual genres all over the internet, he couldn't have created it for it to already be genres out there.
They call them lifestyle parties.
Lifestyle
But they
parties.
just swinger parties. You gotta think about this. You get engaged to a lady. You spend a lot of money to get this lady, a lot of money on a ring, a lot of money on a wedding. And the first thing that you want to do is to call a guy named the Punisher.
And watch him.
The Punisher is
punish
crazy.
The Punisher said when he would finish on Diddy and Cassie at the same time. So he's sitting next to her when he
I heard it was like the dude would. I heard the dude would do his business on Cassie, and she would get up immediately and run to Diddy and start rubbing it on his nipples.
Right. This is the type of guy. This is the type of guy you're dealing with.
That's some wild shit.
So
man.
it's real life come. Yeah. Wow.
I don't
Playing
understand.
with my girl like that, you would die.
You would die. That would be
Playing
torture.
with me like that, like even suggesting certain things, like. See, that's why you gotta keep a bottle of Visine on you at all times for people like that.
Keep a bottle of Visine on you.
Yeah, just hit him with this bitch. Chill.
Yeah, like you squeeze that Visine in the cup. Yeah. You're going in that bathroom for hours. Nothing you can do about it.
Oh, for real?
That's a fact.
Okay.
Diarrhea or sleep. One of the two.
Okay. Nah, but it's Diddy.
Hey, I learned that at 14.
On the gas, I already know. Oh, bro. Oh, no.
And so, but, so have you met Diddy before?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm just asking, you know what I'm saying? Like, for my audience and stuff. Like,
you didn't read that paperwork? Was I'm pointing the gun at him? You didn't see that on Newsweek?
I saw, like I said, before my man paused the hell out of me over here.
I hate him. He hate me. Like, we not cool. Like, I know he hate me. You feel me? I hate him too, though.
Why?
You know, bro, I always have a problem with guys who pick on females, bro. I have a problem with guys who pick on the weak. You got little dudes coming into your studio thinking they finna have a career, man.
And you preying on their dreams.
And you preying on their dreams. Like, you get them to work for free.
The bloodsuckers of the earth.
And then, after you get them to work for free, you want to proposition them to take their case. You know what I'm saying? And the problem is with dudes like that, I call them Zest monsters, is because they don't want the guys who willingly giving up the case.
Zestlemania.
You feel me? They want to welcome you to Zestlemania and run wild on you.
Yeah, because
they want all the straight dudes. They want straight guys.
It's like the thrill of to prey on those who don't want it actually is what gives them the rush of it. Whereas there's people out there that actually are swinging that way, and it's like it's no fun because I can't conquer you.
So that's what it's about. It's all breaks down to dominance for sure.
Yeah. So all the industry rumors are true.
Yes.
Everybody's homosexual, gay, and they're trying to like take your butt.
At least they act like that. And to me, if you act like that and that's your trait, then that's who you are.
But it's just kind of going back to what I mentioned about the dude's interrogation. He was saying that people be trying to gloss over it, but he was saying that Rick Ross is swinging to the other side, and DJ Khaled, he said he was, he said they was doing this and doing that. It's rumors that him and Meek Mill was tight. Him and Meek Mill was tight.
That's crazy.
I don't want to generalize it and say everyone. Yeah.
They was tight. I mean, shout out to Meek. Shout out to Meek Mill though.
It's a circle that's doing it, and it's a circle that's not with it. But I think the circle that's doing it is actually in more power than a circle that's not.
And not that I'm saying is there's anything wrong with being like homosexual and stuff, but like you saying it's like a they getting the power.
I will. That shit crazy.
From taking it from people who aren't willing, like a Tyler Perry's in the news right now for like grooming this guy.
And what was he doing? He asked the man. He said, "What do I have to do for you to link up with me and have guiltless sex?"
That's what he said.
That's what he said to him. And that man is he's a straight man. He said, "Bro, I'm not doing nothing with you."
But Buddy kept going back though. You know what I'm saying?
Because he knows. Oh
He's chasing his dreams.
Now you know what? The fix is in now. I'm finna keep playing. Keep playing. You're gonna have to pay some millions.
Yeah.
Now look, before I did any interview, several celebrities had owed me money.
Okay.
After I did the first Cam Capone, they all paid. You see what I'm saying?
Because they knew you.
Because they know what's going on, bro.
Right.
I waited till them non-disclosure agreements expired, and then I made phone calls. You feel me?
Like, hey, pay up.
Some people sent me jewelry. Some people sent my mama watches and stuff, Birkin bags and all this type of shit. That's cool.
It must. I know they probably paid up because they was like, okay, can't play with this dude because he gonna say what I don't want to be said online.
Than me come to see you.
Yeah,
right.
Like deeper,
every time.
That's deeper than just calling it homosexuality. That's just you like the same sex. That's manipulation.
Yeah, whatever you do in your bedroom is fine.
That's your business.
But like when you're using it and you're weaponizing it towards other people, that's when it's a problem now.
Yeah, now you're a predator.
Now you're a predator and you need to be dealt with.
So you think Diddy is a predator based on his relationship with Cassie and what transpired in it?
It go back past that, bro. You gotta really look at it, bro. Aaliyah was 15 when she was married to Kells, to R. Kelly.
Right.
That was Diddy Mans. And then who did the album with them after that? Jay-Z did. That's why Dame and them fell out. Like, man, why would you do that?
Actually, I read an article in XXL.
Yeah.
Why would you do an album with when the whole scene is wrong?
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So it goes back.
And then he got with her.
Facts. You see what I'm saying? So
it's jealousy.
It's just like I said, bro. They all pass each other around. I've seen it, bro. Like
you've seen it.
Facts.
Bro, like with what's up, girl? With Cardi B and Saweetie and Quavo and all of them. Cardi was nailing her first. You feel me? That's what caused the problem.
What do you mean? What Cardi was nailing who?
Saweetie.
Cardi was nailing Sweetie. Saweetie. I know you gotta say her name like that for some odd reason. I never know
what her name is. I say Saweetie, sweet.
Same thing.
It's
break that down though,
so
bro.
Weird.
Bro,
break that down.
The reason all of that drama started taking place between Offset and Quavo and all of them,
right,
was cause of old girl,
Saweetie.
Yeah. Once Quavo found out she was dipping off with Cardi and all of them, it was ugly.
You saying Offset and Cardi was busting Sweetie down, and that's the reason why.
Bro, look at the group.
I'm just using context clues. That's the reason why they fell out.
That make a whole lot of sense.
It makes sense.
Offset ain't rapping with
for sure.
Honcho, you know what I'm saying?
Damn, that's fucked up. They really fell out over a female like
I was
that.
saying.
The
moment Takeoff died,
bingo.
I instantly was like, they music over with. Cause you could hear Takeoff's lyrics in their sound. Just they sound didn't sound like Takeoff.
Takeoff was maybe the best.
Takeoff was the best lyricist, but you wanted to hear Honcho. You wanted to hear Quavo on the hook. You wanted to hear Offset speak.
Quavo had a run where he was like hook master.
The style and the swag was on their side.
But the bars, Takeoff.
But that's what happened with all that sexual deviancy, man. Some relationships gonna break up and shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
I want to talk about
it's
this.
not sexual deviant. It's just righteous and wickedness. Look at it like that, because politics do that to you. Politics gonna tell you that
Well
it's
said,
liberals.
well said.
You know what I'm saying?
Well said.
Politics gonna tell you it's racism when there's classism, and you're gonna look at the racism and not the classism. The same way right now you're looking at the opposite.
Cause look, I'm gonna say something I ain't never really said before, but you know, when I say the term sexual deviant, you know, if you know, Diddy was taking ecstasy like 20 years straight.
Damn.
That mind is fucked up.
Now look, bro, I'll never forget, bro. 2 summers, we at war. We having real war, real smoke. And the way we stand aware for this shit, but we taking X pills daily. Now I remember, bro, how all of a sudden I said, damn, why is all the guys crazy now? You feel me? And then that's when you
The
start.
White Dolphins.
Then I start having thoughts of my own, like, man, you know what? That's crazy to think about. I wouldn't mind looking at it though. And I said, well, this is what happens. If you can't keep those thoughts controlled, then it's snowball. Because you know, I know a lady. She got 2 husbands. They live in the same crib.
What the fuck?
Listen, I know a lady who got 2 husbands. They all live together. They have a peaceful union. I know guys who got 2 wives. I done seen 3 ladies. I done seen 4 guys. You know what I'm saying? I done seen
4 guys, 1 woman?
Or just
No,
guys.
no, just 4 guys.
Oh, just 4 guys.
Yeah, because the polyamorous.
Okay,
is when
okay,
it's
got
just
you.
random
I'ma
any
just
number
pause
of
all
people.
that.
So, but here's the thing
Pause.
though. Nothing wrong with those situations
Right.
because nobody's getting oppressed.
No one's
Okay.
being tricked and
Nobody's getting
manipulated
tricked and manipulated. If we agree and we finna do this, we finna do this.
That's a fact.
He is tricking people into doing things.
Diddy.
Bro, $30 million to Cassie? Innocence don't cost that much.
No, it don't.
No, innocent doesn't cost that much.
He
But
paid 30. If he would have paid her out, Smokey Robinson going through the same shit. Celebrity dudes don't like paying people.
right.
Cause bro, I ain't gonna lie. Since I done got this fame, bro, I get so much shit for free.
Right.
I'm like, damn, I get a lot of shit for free.
Yeah.
But I used
Facts.
to be being the muscle for people, watching them get shit for free, and watching them feel entitled. Man, I don't gotta pay for this shit. I'm here for this, okay? But see, I never approach things like that.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Because you know, bro, you got a humble man can spend his whole life alone.
Mm.
But eventually, because of how he is, like-minded people are gonna find him,
Right.
and that's the same thing for ladies. You know, that's just a principle I live by. And when you see people who get too far out, and they don't keep people around them that's gonna hold them accountable, then they get completely out of control. You see what I'm saying?
Like this.
So like when I see guys, they cracking jokes on each other, because they probably 2 powerful individuals. And this is how they keep themselves grounded and humble. Goddamn, we finna crack these jokes.
Right.
You my mans, we finna talk this shit. That's how you know I love you type
Keep
shit.
me honest.
You know what I'm saying? Keep me honest. If you don't have it, but I've been around these dudes and can't nobody tell them nothing.
Mm.
Well, I'm with Tayana Taylor one day, and she got a
Shout out to Yellow Tongue.
Shout out TT.
Taylor,
Shout out TT.
man. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, you did pretty good in that movie.
Tiana.
What was that movie?
Tiana.
Swan.
She was awesome in Swan.
It was.
I gotta give
Swan
her and
Not to cut you off, bro.
hey, I love
That's my
Tiana,
homie.
bro.
That's my homie.
I love Tiana.
That's my
bro.
homie.
Shout out to
I
you.
love Tiana, bro.
You know, shit, you know,
Awesome.
like
Shout out to Iman
that ain't my
Shumpert,
homie,
too.
her wife no more. So shit,
That's what I- you
can
heard
say,
me.
you can
Shout
yeah,
out
you can
Iman
do- yeah.
Shumpert, man.
And so, and, you know, shout out Shump, my boy.
Shump, you the GOAT. You the GOAT, Shump.
Man, you know, she will only eat blue candy. You know what I'm saying?
She would only eat blue candy.
Blue pixie sticks, blue M&Ms, blue Skittles. You feel me? So, you know, one day
I really like her.
So look, I pop into we stay at the Trump Tower. I get up to the room. I see the candy right there. Now you know TT keep a staff. You know what I'm saying? And I see the candy. I'm like, damn, I'm eating the candy. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay. I
And
get where this is going.
One of her staff members said, "I know you're eating Tayana candy. She gonna be mad." I'm looking like, she might be mad at y'all, motherfucker. Like, that's me. You know what I'm saying? So she come out and everybody on eggshell. She said, Killer, you been eating my candy? I'm like, yeah. She said she takes some out, leave it on the table, and said, you eat that, leave this with me. I'm like, bet. But see, that's the thing. You gotta have certain etiquette with people.
Right.
You gotta have them boundaries.
Right.
Because every superstar had their ways. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta have them boundaries. Because if not, you gotta establish that shit. Because if not, you feel me? Because you know, when she got pregnant with Junie, she had her whole staff go get prosthetic stomachs put on.
Damn.
Half the staff is dudes.
Just to balance out the dynamics of her having one?
Yeah, because that stomach was big and she's small, G. She's a giant. So that stomach was crazy.
Is she short? She seems very...
She about 6 height.
Okay.
Yeah, she
has
she's a woman.
Peep
big
game,
presence. You know?
Because she in shape.
Listen to this.
You know I'm in tune, bro. I'm listening
So
to
look,
you,
so
Bill.
look, peep this. We pop into the hotel room, and one of the dudes, bird chest, skinny dude, he getting his stomach put on. He say, "Oh, it's a man in here," and cover his chest.
What the?
And I'm looking like, "Oh, this one of these parts. This one of these events, right?" So look,
I'm at the car, bro.
But look, so she looking at me though, trying to see what I'm gonna say. So I'm like, so I turn around like, my bad. You feel me? And she saw that. So the fact that I did that, I can eat all the blue candy I want. You know what I'm saying? Because I showed proper etiquette. Because my name to them was Killer my whole life.
Okay.
People ain't start calling me Big Homie till like 2019.
I've done what you've done, so it's like I understand.
You know firsthand.
I understand the aspect of how, like when he said Terrence Howard, I catered to Terrence Howard.
That's a good dude.
I was his bodyguard when he came to Houston.
Oh, for real?
I'm gonna get you. I got his number.
You know,
I'm gonna make sure you
I don't
get that.
even want it.
I didn't know that.
Like
he
he is a
need
good dude, but that's not my vibe.
Oh, okay.
He said, "I'm off that
That's
shit."
not. I fuck with you, bro.
Like, and
I'm
The reason I brought his name up.
Like, I'm cool. Like I worked with him.
Because-
bro.
Touch told me me and Touch seen some crazy shit
You know,
today.
bro.
Oh, for real?
You told him about the dude that had what?
There's been some crazy experiences going on, man.
Bro,
Niggas
it's just, I don't know why
forgetting
it's happening.
things.
That's the worst part. The worst, like, bro, I grew up. Tell me something.
Niggas forgetful.
Tell me
This
something,
shit
bro.
crazy.
If you grow up with somebody, right?
Right.
Like, listen, just hear me out. If you grow up with
Tommy
somebody,
Gunn,
Right.
Tommy Gunn,
and
hear him
you
out.
know
I'm
who
got
they,
my-
and you know who they are to the community,
Right.
right? And he knows who you are, right? But for some reason, y'all in the same circle, and you tell him, bro, let them know I know them. Let them know I know you. Let them know that me and you from the same. You tell him that,
Right.
and you thinking, you know, he got you. You don't even think nothing of it. But the person, the third party that's so real, you talk to them every day. You don't think to ask him because y'all talking. So in your mind, your brother looked out because this dude's still talking. Then you find out when you meet him, it just been y'all rapport the whole time.
Oh, yeah?
And then dude get to look you. Man, he ain't even thinking about you, bro. He ain't even. I saw him show another person your face. I remember your face.
And you see that person lay low
And then he
play
see
slow.
me. And then he go, man, dude really just act like he was lost when he saw your pic.
But then gonna make a comment on the Facebook and say,
Tell him we hood.
I'm like, what?
He see that he coming
Well,
out
this
here
was-
and then text me in my comments and
This was wild, bro.
he forgot
This still got me like-
he forgot I didn't tell him to tell him, but he texted me like, oh shit, you with him? Tell him. I didn't told you this 3 months ago, guy.
Facts, bro. And that
3 months ago. So I'm showing him my credibility first.
Right.
Then when I show him the credibility, then I speak on Cuz and I tell him the truth about Cuz. How I really met Cuz.
Right.
I don't gotta say it on this platform. Cuz, you know how I met you. TJ Marduk, you know how I met you. And I don't understand why you ain't been real enough. Like, bro, you called me out of prison. You ain't have to call me out of prison and tell me that I'm the reason you made it in there, bro. You ain't have to call me and tell me, bro, because of you, I slowed down when I thought niggas was sweet, bro. You saved me in there, bro. You saved me because you beat my ass years ago, bro. And I didn't think you would whoop me, bro. And you beat my ass, bro. And I learned.
Not to try.
And I love you, bro, because thinking of you made me make it through 20 years. I'm showing him love about the platform that I got going on out here. I asked him to send me some clothes so I could wear his brand because he was raped from what he said from his brand. He said the UGK shit was his. He said that Trillion, that's all his shit. So if it's his shit and you went to prison and niggas stole from you, you said they stole from you. Next thing you know, I see you sitting next to the niggas talking about it. That's crazy to me.
Very crazy.
That's crazy for you to hang with niggas you talked about to me, but you're not talking about me, the real niggas who standing next to me. That's crazy to me. But it's all good though, because when I call them, they saw it. Dude want to stutter. Dude want to sit there and go, man, I forgot. You forgot? All right. We talk at least, look, bro, we talk at least twice a month. I make your video so you can post. I made one video for him and told him to send me the rest of his content, I'll make it. He didn't even know that the content was out yet, bro. He didn't even know that the people he was working with put his content out already.
Damn.
So I made a whole
100K views on it.
100,000 views and he didn't even know.
Tell him, he just got down on.
Bro just got down getting bread off him.
And while this is happening, I'm right there.
That's crazy. And he telling me about the shit that I called and talked to him about.
Damn.
That's crazy. But you gonna shit on me, TJ? TJ, you gonna shit on me, bro?
He said he forgot.
Like, bro, I ain't even a kid no more. I'm a grown man with children my age. Your age, your kid's age, bro. Like, you gonna shit on me, bro? I showed you love, bro. I still love you, bro. Just cause you from PA, just cause you from the east side, just cause you that guy, bro. And you gonna shit on me, bro? You can't even tell a homie who's next to me. Come on, bro. You got Unc in your backseat. I got him in my backseat. It's levels.
Oh, no.
It's levels, bro. Stop playing,
we
bro.
at the top of this
Stop playing, bro. We grown men. Let's help our boys.
That was crazy.
Let's help our sons.
Yeah.
Niggas need to stop playing with me, bro.
Look, the way bro was looking,
like, bro, stop playing, cause bro, stop playing with me, bro. I ain't no fucking kid, bro.
Ain't that what he say? Stop playing with me.
Stop playing, bro. How Unc said in 607, Unc not the punk voice. Stop playing with me.
Yeah, that is crazy though.
That's crazy, bro. I only do
that's
good.
crazy, man.
Tommy, since you know me, bro.
If somebody shows you the image of
Tommy, what's your Tommy the newest guy out of all this? What's your, since you've met me, what's your analysis, bro?
You a stand-up guy, man.
Come
I fuck
on,
with
bro.
you.
It's only one way to be, bro.
Yeah.
It's only one way to be.
That's why I fuck with you, you know what I'm saying?
Especially when somebody shows you the visual of the person.
Well, I done came out to Germany on because my boy said pull up. So
yeah.
Think about that. That should let you know how much weight a man reputation carry, bro.
Bro, I asked TJ to send me his gear and I'll wear it to the Quote Ghost podcast.
Bro, I'm in Germany.
Germany.
With.
And I never asked him for a dime.
What you think about Germany so far, man?
Just because he's from PA.
Man, bro,
or just Europe in general.
So look, I had a wild experience at the airport though when I got here.
Okay, tell us about the experience.
You feel me? So first, before I even leave London Heathrow Airport, me and Tut on the phone trying to coordinate what time I'm gonna land.
Mm-hmm.
So I ended up missing that initial flight, but my crypto ended up hitting. So I'm like, okay, bet. I booked another flight. So the exchange rate is crazy. So the flight went from being like $246 to $356, which is okay. So I'm trying to figure out, man, how do I get around this? So I'm trying to figure that shit out. I get to the plane. I get to Frankfurt. Now when I get off the plane, I see a dude with like some bags, and he say Allahu Akbar, and he said something else real loud.
Okay.
And I guess he threw one of the bags down. When he did that, it's on my Instagram. I did that. Everybody take off running.
What the?
So I'm looking like, damn. I'm like, man, but see, it's a language barrier in Germany.
Right.
In London, everybody speak English.
Right.
So I'm like, so what's going on? So they make everybody get out the immigration line and then do that, and everybody take off running. So as everybody taking off running, I'm seeing spots on the wall open up. Motherfuckers coming out the wall.
Motherfucker coming out the wall.
They coming out the snack machine, bro.
Right next to the snack machine, that shit opened up. Food bounce out. You feel me? He got vest on, big ass gun.
Damn.
Immediate.
They took turns tackling him. They took turns tackling his ass.
One nigga even fell and picked him up so the other nigga tackled him.
They got him up and then tackled him again. I'm like,
damn.
They was serious.
I guess they on high alert because all of the Iran shit going on right now.
Yeah, or just in general. Just the history of
I ain't never heard of a motherfucker coming out behind a vending machine or the hole in the wall though.
At that airport,
you can't do that shit.
some of them panels on that wall can open up. If it's not the regular wall.
Whole track.
Yeah,
Them boys came out there like Agent Smith.
but it makes sense though.
It came out here like Agent
Like Agent Smith. Mr. Anderson.
It makes sense though to have one door and they gotta run all the way from down the hallway where that door at.
It's not gonna work. Somebody gotta pop out.
Yeah, it makes sense for them to be like,
especially if somebody yell Allah Akbar and slam a bag down like.
He was pissed off. Dude was pissed off about something. All I seen was I might have seen some coffee spilling.
And he just yelled the wrong shit at the wrong
time. Motherfuckers got Chinese motherfuckers getting down. Next thing you know, they was tackling the fuck out of dude.
Man, they probably
Chinese motherfuckers. You gotta tell Tommy about that motherfucking story where that nigga need you in your ribs.
Bro, that
nigga say that little nigga was too fat.
Yeah, real shit. We in Vegas. So I'm bodyguard and a poker player. I'm in security. It was always normally smooth. But he started to have some problems in his marriage, which led to him gambling a lot more and drinking a lot more. You feel me? Because, you know, he went from drinking Stoli Naya to drinking Hennessy with me. And I'm looking like, man.
Damn, that's a huge difference.
I'm like, fam. I'm like, you making a large jump. Pause. You making a large jump.
Yeah.
So, you know, I guess he lose. I think I seen him lose. He had a big stack of money. He had some chips. He had no chips left. He had one chip. It was $5,000 chip. That's all he had left.
Oh, he was losing.
He was pissed about that. So shit, we going toward the vending machine. I guess he gonna get some more money out. But it's a Asian dude at the ATM machine already.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess him and dude get to having words. He called him Kim Jong-un. So dude was like, "You coming Kim Jong-un, motherfucker?" I'm like, "Damn." So like the little Asian dude looked me up and down with no fear in his face.
Like the size up.
So I'm like, "Damn, is he finna try it?"
Yeah.
I'm like, "Come on, bro, you little as hell." But the way he was looking though,
yeah,
he was about this shit.
that nigga, bro, fool did the coldest leg sweep I ever seen. So
Jackie Chan
dude
style.
I'm with, he smacked his head on the ground. Boom. I'm like, damn, I gotta intervene. I tried to grab him, but I ended up getting my hand got cut. He got free.
Damn.
I'm like, damn, I can't grab this little bastard. But then, bro, he jumped with the knee. That's like the sharpest pain I ever felt. I'm like, damn. And I'm looking around and I see eyeballs watching.
Right.
I'm like,
What are you gonna do to show
like,
this to protect
you're
you?
right. I'm like, all right.
Shoot this thing.
You feel? And I'm thinking to myself like, man, I might have to pop him because But so look, he get the point. He get the point at me and point like he's like.
That nigga point to the ground. Don't look.
I'm looking like, bro. I say, bro. I just started looking at him like, man,
let's get the fuck out of here.
I said, hey, so once dude start getting up,
save you.
I said, bro, get up, let's get the fuck on, bro. This dude right here ain't playing.
Yeah.
So bro, I'm too big to be getting whooped. You feel me?
Yeah.
But I seen it coming though. I was drinking too. He probably would have got me because he was so confident, bro. Like,
oh yeah, he got some moves he been wanting to use.
Like he gently stuck.
Like, oh, that's the perfect fucking body. Bro, he got a lot of body to hit. I know how he was thinking.
He said, "Yeah, a lot of target right there. I'm gonna hit every inch on that bastard."
I swear, that's how they think.
He was on it.
I mean, Chinese niggas really be about that shit. It's this old video of it's a Chinese restaurant, right? Somebody come into the restaurant trying to rob it, and like every worker in that motherfucker come out there and whoop every motherfucker that's trying to come in there and steal their food or their money. I don't know if I'm tripping right now.
Have you ever seen a commercial for a Chinese food place?
Never.
Nah.
No.
That shit.
I never seen a commercial
Because
for
you're
it.
not advertising the Cocker Spaniel that's freshly boiled, bro.
So look,
It is
so look, I'm
It's
glad.
like their culture.
Tut
says
not
itself.
lying on my granny. Long live
Real
my
shit.
grandfather, Daddy Fred.
Go to their countries and see what they eat. See, I've traveled.
Are you saying because
You've been
they
deployed.
feeding us
You've
dog?
been deployed.
Yeah, I've been deployed. Yeah, I've
How
been
many
deployed.
chickens you seen? But how much
ain't
meat
see
you
a
seen?
damn chicken.
But how much meat you seen though?
Pause.
Big pause.
How much meat? You
How much
say?
meat you seen?
That
None.
was crazy.
No meat did I see in
I ain't gonna lie,
Iraq.
I'm gonna
Bro,
have to
because
put
they
this on.
cooking.
Yeah, we can take y'all want to take a little break? Take a little smoke break, a little chill break, get some air, and then we can come back and get to the nitty gritty because you know some big news in the zeitgeist right now, and I know my man got all the insight on it. You know
I
what
got
I'm saying?
the insight.
You know what I'm saying? Now we acquainted. Now we been chit chatting, so we can really get to it on the next half. You know what I'm saying?
Let's go smoke this blunt.
Yeah, let's get to it. That remind me, it's like a story like Drake, like kind of beefing with
he's like
T-Pain right now,
That's fact.
and because T-Pain was like, what?
That's a good idea. Water. is
Yeah,
a
we
good idea.
just started rolling again. But T-Pain was like, Drake said that he wanted to bow out before he got kicked out of the game. And that's what made T-Pain kind of back off of music because he was like, he ain't got nothing else to prove. And before, you know what I'm saying, the game kick him out, he just kind of, he'll release a single here and there, but he ain't chasing no music fame no more. He ain't dropping no album no time soon. He just doing what he want to do.
Came about
Yeah.
after he explained how demons wouldn't allow him to sleep.
T-Pain was talking about
T-Pain
that?
said this. T-Pain actually, him and his wife, they actually went through
Mike, bro.
T-Pain, right?
Mm-hmm.
T-Pain and his wife. You can Google this. This is all public knowledge as far as looking on YouTube. T-Pain and his wife lived in a house, and they were haunted for years.
For
To the
real?
point where, yeah, bro. He told his story so much on media that they kind of joked and laughed about it. It didn't go far out, but he explained how, bro, I'm getting tormented, bro. It's like I see demons, and it's all because of music. It's all because of this. You will see other people like Mick Jagger and his people. They talk about how they signed their soul over to the man, and then the dude get in death. Well, what man is you talking about? And he was like the big guy, you know, the all-seeing one.
So
you know?
you saying like selling your soul is like a
I'm
real
not saying,
thing?
I ain't
you
say
can do?
nothing about selling your soul. I'm talking about people practicing arts that they have no knowledge about.
Black magic is a real thing.
It's real, bro.
completely.
Like voodoo, it was a religion, and they make you think that it's
based in
spell
Africa.
casting,
It was based in Africa, like a whole belief system.
and that shit is still real to this day.
Yeah,
To this day, bro.
Senegalese.
To this day.
To this day, like you got to think about it. It's certain herbs and
Tyson
things that
Fury.
you mix to make things happen, bro. It's certain words that you say. For example, don't they give you a Bible that sit there and tell you that there's power in the name of Jesus?
Oh no.
Jesus is a word. They just told you it was a man. And now you got to put in your mind what you think of this entity and the power that it brings when you say their name. When really, they could just be giving you a word like abracadabra. You see what I'm saying? But abracadabra ain't found in the Bible. But guess what? Wizards use this word. Eureka is another word. Imagine why these words are being used in certain texts. And when they're used, they show you the magic in them by what it brought to life or what it got caused in motion as far as great energy or bad energy, as opposed to opening the door. What you say when you open the door? Abracadabra. What you say when the job's complete? Eureka.
Yeah.
Why?
I mean, I don't know why we assign certain words to certain things, and I don't necessarily think about the agenda behind why we. Is there like some kind of nefarious agenda on why we call certain things? That's what y'all trying to say right now?
I mean, I think that's just semantics and conditioning of just hearing it and using it over time. It's just a habit, but
For me, it's the same as schooling. Public
Yeah.
schooling is a different curriculum as opposed to kids in private school.
Yeah,
Private-
public school is like more memorization.
Private school, they're young learning finance and economics already as toddlers.
They actually teach more trade craft.
Once they get older, now they learn how to be personal with people and understand how the mind work on the psychology side. So now you just learned everything about money, and now you know how to deal with the person that's using the craft, or that's using the monetization, or that's using the actual fund. You know how to deal with both at the same time just by talking. They got people that have been part of a school system to where their only goal is to take over and run corporations. Not even think about the money. Just think about how I can make these people listen to me and run this my way and get another building like this.
And they call them venture capitalists.
Yeah, venture capitalists.
So Tut just dropped a lot of game because at the end of the day, it seems like there's some type of initiative that exists to keep human beings preoccupied. And it's almost as if that movie, The Matrix, is more of a documentary than an actual movie, because if you pay attention to it, the occult is something that exists, and the occult and the elite bureaucrats and secret societies all seem to go hand in hand. The largest trafficking organization that I've ever came across is the Church of Scientology.
The Church of Scientology. Tom Cruise.
And you get involved in this, they have something called auditing.
Okay.
And the auditing process it's in a similar setting like this. A person who's being a new member of the church is sitting across from the auditor, and they pretty much record and document all your deepest, darkest secrets. And then now they have this over your head. So now they able to manipulate you because, wow, you want to lead a church? It'll be a shame if your story about how you raped your cousin while she was asleep came out.
That's crazy.
These type of things are taking place on a daily basis. And these are some of the same people who are lawmakers, champions in industry, people who are in control positions of power, but who's controlling the religions?
And don't think for a second. Don't think for a second that you're clean. Sure. Don't think that they won't give you a way to put you in a situation to where now you have a stain.
For sure.
They will create a situation for you to get a stain just so they could ask you what you did. And then the moment you lie, they show you what you did.
For sure.
I mean, but I would like to think I wouldn't let somebody smear baby gravy on my nipples to gain anything in the world. You know what I'm saying?
The way you escaped that pause right there. Yeah.
Diabolical. He's tuned in.
You on the frequency for sure.
So my thing is this, Tommy, pause. Imagine.
My thing is this.
Imagine, bro, peep. Imagine how many times you've been drunk. And literally, just for you personally, how many times you been drunk? You like, man, I don't know what the fuck happened last night. How many times?
Not too many times. A very long time ago.
Has it been once?
But here in Germany, though.
Has it been once?
Yes, it's been a few times on the road performing.
So
I woke up places I didn't know how I got there.
So watch this. They got you right then.
That's as fast as it happens.
They got you right then. Now, I'm not saying you got. I'm just saying you wake up and go, damn, I don't know what I did. Whoo! That's a scary feeling. I don't ever want to wake up like that.
Facts. And I've been the person several times throughout my life who had to pull people when it's time to go. Because if I step out this door, that's when they get you. So I always have it in contracts. You know, if I grab, especially when I'm dealing with lady clients, they know if I come and grab them by the wrist, we're getting out of here. Even if I have to drag you.
Right.
So, take off them shoes. If I gotta,
You're not going to be mad at me, but you're going to be safe.
And if I can't, I'm going to just pick you up and get you up out of here. You know what I'm saying?
We out.
And there's been certain situations with usually basketball players.
Basketball. You did a lot of security, work for basketball players?
I don't know. It's you got basketball players.
They want to be gangsters, bro.
They want to be gangster a lot.
It's crazy.
Because I feel like a lot of basketball players who didn't have time to be in the street, they still liked rap music, battle rap, and the culture.
Yeah, still entertaining.
You feel what I'm saying? So they would still try to adopt certain things. And the problem is, though, most of them sneak and smoke,
Mm.
and they don't really have a high liquor tolerance. So, you know, when they go out drinking with the ladies and trying to kick it, they wet up fast.
Super goofy.
You feel me? Now you stupid man with the stupid plan.
Right.
Because now you a millionaire. You're famous in here, and you're drunk.
Right.
And now you're a target to people. And then, you know, oftentimes in the club setting, you will see guys buying a group of girls drinks all night.
Mm-hmm.
And then the athletes get there. And then now those girls are over in the section with them. And now these dudes are hating you now.
Mm.
You feel me? And then that usually leads to
crazy.
crisis.
Mm.
That's usually how it goes, though.
Facts. I've seen this several times.
But why is it a concerted effort, it seemed like, in these industries to like get that type of evidence on? Like, why was Diddy doing whatever he was doing with whoever he was doing with? Like, you've been to not a freak off, my bad. You've been to like a Diddy party after party?
I've been to a Diddy party. The first initial part of the party is a normal socializing mixer. You
Uh-huh.
feel me? When they start collecting cell phones.
You can like bring the mic to you like this, bro.
when
Like,
they hold on.
yeah.
When they start collecting cell phones, though,
Mm-hmm.
that's when things about to change now. And I always say this.
It gets
Collecting cell phones.
This gets spooky because
And the NDAs come out.
NDAs come out, and then you will see the guys. All of a sudden, it's another guy with an arm around their shoulder, around them.
Yeah.
And if you don't push that arm off,
You're cool with it.
you're cool with what's about to happen.
You just consented
You in the game.
to
You
some
just
wild shit.
You just consented, Tommy Guns. for
Okay.
sure.
And
Well, not me
directly.
personally, but
Well,
I got you. Just to clear that
Just
up.
to make that clear. Oh, for sure. Yeah. So, you know, I've seen it. You know, I've been in situations where, shout out my boy Nick Bertoli. I've been in situations where, you know, we get to a party and he's like, Keith, what kind of party is this? I say, man, bro, this is where we got to be at. You feel me?
And it's always bad when you got to explain
Yeah,
that.
that's where we got to be at right now.
Yeah.
So
I'ma
you
be
with
up
this shit, Keith?
I'm
Like-
going to be here a few minutes and I'm going to the car. I suggest you come with me.
Period.
If they don't come with me, I text
It's
and
on
check.
you.
I text and check. Usually after about 15 minutes, I see people coming outside, people getting drugged out, getting kicked out.
Right.
Because, bro, they finna try, bro.
Mm.
They gonna try. When you see the vampires walk in,
The vampires.
Twilight
The
being.
vamps. That's
the
crazy.
dudes look like they on, bro. They look like they on Twilight.
For real?
The white boy with this blonde pump with the
Edwards.
gel in it sprayed in there.
Yeah.
Case getting touched now, so you gotta be on point,
Case getting touched.
bro. I swear to God, boy.
Damn.
Oh, my boy.
That's
Like I
too
thought.
funny, man.
Bro, I swear to God.
That's
It's
facts,
just-
though.
But y'all see what happened with Dugal with the Jamie Foxx party?
Hilarious.
Jamie Foxx.
Dugal finna shoot that bitch. Man, shout out Big Dugal, man.
Enlighten me, because I'm
Dude,
not
man.
privy to whatever you talking about in
I
this
told
story.
Bailey, I said, man, I would have shot that shit up.
Go ahead, bro. I can AI that out
All right,
later.
bet we good.
I'm
with
like,
that.
I'm like, Dugal had the right idea, man.
So look, shout
This shit
out
was funny, bro.
shout out my brother Dugal, bro. Like, you know, bro, Dugal known for like keeping everybody safe and protecting people and stuff like that.
Elite.
But bro, I make sure, bro, I'm overprotective over bro, because I know he have a zero tolerance policy, bro.
Mm-hmm.
And if he love you, bro,
Say that.
he gonna go all the way, bro, to make sure that you get to where you supposed to get to.
Say that.
So you know, Jamie Foxx having a party, you feel me? And at this time, we was knee deep. We was pause. We was in the streets heavy,
Yeah.
and you know, it's a surreal moment to be out here this far, out here with y'all, because bro, a lot of things. We had a lot of bloody days,
Mm.
and on this day in particular, wasn't no bloodshed, but the things he witnessed was so egregious that he reverted back to the tactics that he know. Right. Situational awareness, get control of this area. We at the party, we had a contract with the Ford modeling company.
Okay.
We at this party, we got these 2 models. Now, they have a runway show later on that evening. This is a day party. Mm-hmm. So whenever we got models and they have a runway show, they can't really eat.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying?
Because they don't want to be bloated.
Yeah.
Like they'll chew up the grapes and then spit it out. You know what I'm saying?
And just get the nutrients without the substance.
Yeah, bro. Yeah,
that's
so
crazy.
I said, man, why do they always want to bring these little ladies who can barely eat food to parties where everybody's drinking and they passing out champagne? That shit is very strong.
Right.
Sure enough, I'm like, all right. They finna start getting sick. There's nothing in their body for them to vomit. So they finna start getting sick, and okay, we gotta make sure the bathroom's secure. So I say, Dude, bro, we got protocol. Can you get to the bathroom, make sure it's smooth? He said, yeah, but I gotta use the bathroom first. I say, bet, when you get back, then we'll take them to the bathroom. So what I always do is, bro, I always 2 multivitamins, Rockstar energy drink. That combination, because alcohol dehydrates your brain
quickly.
Damn, it's poison pretty much.
Facts. If you take the 2 multivitamins and then you ingest that with the Rockstar energy drink, the chemicals, the caffeine, the taurine, and that gets those vitamins in your bloodstream a lot quicker.
Okay.
So people are able to shake back. That's sauce right there.
Okay.
So I remember this shit like yesterday. Folks is headed to the bathroom. I see him walking. He got his styrofoam cups. You feel me? He cool. I'm like, all right, dude got good. He in a good mood today. We got them right here. We finna make this money. We gonna make it back. I turn my back to watch them, and they starting to dance and stuff like that. I'm like, okay, the mix I gave him is working. I'm checking the clock. We on the countdown till we get out of here.
Right.
All out here. He got a gun.
Oh.
and I know who it is already. I say, oh. So I'm like, damn, dude, God. Okay. I turn around and 5 dudes is in a bathroom. And look, this bathroom, bro. The location we at, the bathrooms are 1-person use. Mm-hmm. It's not urinals, it's not stalls. It's 1-person use.
Okay.
One toilet.
Yes, sir. So it shouldn't be
not even 2 people.
5. It's actually not 5 grown men.
Basically, you walk in there and you shut the door and you lock it until you're done.
Yes, bro.
Right,
one of them, bro. One dude, bro. He don't even have no socks on no more.
Oh, that nigga.
I heard
what the?
Butt ass.
So look, he got a button down shirt and then just nothing
No
on
socks.
underneath that. No socks, nothing.
Homie Winnie the Pooh.
Yes, bro, great. So, dude got seen them in there having a circle jerk.
Pause.
Circle jerk.
That sounded wild as fuck.
This happened though. And
This is all facts.
And there was other prominent faces in there who was trying to keep certain shit under wraps. And Dugas made everybody kiss the ground.
Damn.
So look.
So he called him circle jerking.
He called him circle jerking. He couldn't believe what he saw. He was outraged. He was aghast.
Okay, aghast. Flabbergasted.
Demonstration comes out. You feel me? He giving everybody instructions to get on the ground because he can't believe what he watching.
Wow.
So it was a strange visual. I come down a little
freaky
area,
shit
boy,
going on,
and I see guys laid on the ground. I'm seeing pink cheeks, like
pink cheeks.
Pink cheeks is crazy.
I'm like, yo.
So basically, Jamie was with white boys in there.
Jamie wasn't in the bathroom though.
Okay.
So how you know he a switch hitter though?
Would you have a basketball game at your crib?
Butt ass naked?
No, sir. And I heard how Tyron Turner was explaining that. He fucked the whole story up.
I've heard rumors about that.
Boy started,
but that's true.
Let's be serious. It wasn't a basketball game, but people wasn't naked. But we play. If you play, you're gonna lose your clothes.
It was like a strip basketball game.
For me,
That's the story.
All men.
there are no ladies involved.
Right,
Wow. So they had to.
A strip basketball
So
game.
they had to earn each other, seeing each other naked.
Somebody lose their limbs. Pause.
Oh my God! But Jamie does have one of the most famous accounts of like Diddy parties on like Joe Rogan podcast.
I know I know he's telling the truth, simply because if you watch Any Given Sunday, he showed it how no problem being in a locker room full of naked ass men.
You got no problem.
Chilling. One woman sitting there giving an interview. Everybody in that bitch is walking past naked while he talking. I'm like, come on, why they put this scene in Any Given Sunday?
Let me ask you this: you think
come on,
you
bro.
think Diddy had a hand in what happened to Jamie? Is that the real Jamie Foxx?
His daughter was the one who was hitting us up, talking about she wanted something to be done. Corinne was the one hitting us.
Oh, they hit you up.
Well, that's why old girl from Access Hollywood, the lady Billy, that's why she was steady hitting me up, because they know I got them text messages. I'm like, man, I need 100,000, and then but at the same time, like, I'm not finna try to incriminate myself. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep it G, bro. Like,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? So it's just like Jamie Foxx said he was at a party with his homie. His partner handed him an Advil. He woke up 22 days later.
That's a fact.
That's
Yeah, he said that.
Say it out of his mouth.
Even in the new comedy thing he just put out, he
Like the
kind of said
Netflix
something
shit?
like that. Yeah, the Netflix shit.
Me and Dugar was there for the first live filming.
Oh yeah.
We was there. We already heard that shit,
So you know the family type shit.
bro. It's only a few guys like us, bro. Like, once you become like a fixer for people,
Right.
it's only a couple of y'all, and you know,
And it's not even small, but it is like
facts. Cause okay,
it's hard to explain.
me and Tutta both had celebrity clients, right?
Mm-hmm.
Once you done built that rapport with them, they gonna call you for every questionable situation that come their way.
Right.
And he ain't gonna say this. And you gonna know why they stopped calling you.
You gonna know.
Mm.
That be the key.
You never heard nobody keep it that real.
Well, see, that's why I rock with bro.
Invited to places.
Because like he gonna know things. He gonna know things that only people like us is gonna know.
Mm-hmm.
And that's another thing, bro. Like, they do certain things to test.
Facts.
Like, let's say they got a certain type of habit that people might frown upon. If they do it in front of you, they trust you. See what I'm saying? And that's a test to see how it's gonna play out.
Right.
So you know, you only gonna I probably only met one other person who even could say what he just said.
Right.
So you know, that's why it's kind of like.
And before I even engaged in any conversation with him, I showed him me working first.
Mm-hmm.
Oh God!
I showed him who, and he know the people.
Yeah,
Okay.
one buddy, he partied so hard. He had me partying hard one time. Had
that
me
one
out
Last
buddy.
night
here.
of my life. You see my shirt? I rolled my sleeves up. Put my shirt up. I'm like, this dude is legit in here.
That's when I discovered the power of certain.
And then I'm like, didn't he date Carrie Hilson? Oh, this nigga the man. And he
Carrie
ain't no nigga.
Hilson.
That's
Y'all got me trying to connect the dots over here.
I like partying with him.
Carrie Hilson.
Shout out Robin Thicke.
Shout out, broski.
Oh, Robin Thicke.
I said his name. I bodyguarded him.
Oh,
Yeah.
for real?
Listen, bro, I bodyguarded Robin Thicke, Trader Truth, Russell Simmons, Terrence Howard. And I can't name the last two people because they weren't celebrities.
Okay.
It was on some, I did a card game and I did a pool hall.
Okay.
And them niggas, they got money like these niggas, but they not them niggas. Bro, Russell Simmons, he gonna sit Indian style with no shoes on in the club, bro. Fat formed out, white socks.
Hey, you see how
Terrence
we all in
Howard?
here chilling? Uncle be
Facts.
laid on the ground right now.
Flat.
He'd be
It's like a
laid on the
starfish,
ground.
like a starfish talking to you. I saw him do that in the interview.
He left America too, didn't he?
Hell no.
He
I
was
just
supposed-
looked at him. I just saw him in the car with
No,
TJ.
no, bro. Like,
For a while he did though.
hell
Where he went?
no,
He
bro.
ain't going nowhere, bro.
Russell Simmons?
I thought you said,
He said,
Oh,
Nah,
okay,
Russell,
okay.
no, back to Russell Simmons. Russell Simmons.
I just said
Russell Simmons.
Russell Simmons, he got
He in
a lot
Bali,
of-
right? Yeah,
Bro,
yeah, yeah.
Russell Simmons,
They
bro,
tried to
barefoot in the chair.
Pay me
bro.
to him.
I mean, White Sox on sitting in this style in the chair. Terrence Howard, he wants you to stand in front of him when he's smoking a cigarette because he don't want nobody to see him
Watch
smoking.
that video right
Really?
there. That's
real shit.
Some of the people
That's facts too.
that I do.
That's facts too.
Cause I'm in there with them. You feel me? Like, oh,
okay.
nigga, I was with Steve Urkel.
Steve
Jaleel
Urkel.
White.
I'm with Jaleel.
Jaleel White,
I
man.
was with Jaleel.
Jaleel
crazy.
White.
And he another one people think he just a geek. Nah.
No, that's a real
He
nigga.
said-
I've seen
No,
interviews
he's
of
smart.
him
He
recently
said
talking
no.
about his time on
And
the
I used to
show.
feel
No,
bad for
bro.
him. So I used to feel bad for him sometimes. Cause
Well,
like,
you can tell they used to hold.
and then you know, like we'll be out.
Then you see Eddie Winslow with the tranny. That let you know what was going on. Think
Whoa.
about it. When you find out Carl Winslow was dating Uncle Phil, when you find out Eddie
Allegedly,
Winslow,
I don't know if
that
that's
ain't no
like-
allegedly.
I don't know
When
if
you,
that's
bro,
like-
it ain't no allegedly.
It's
When
not-
you find out Carl
I done been on
Winslow,
the film sets.
come on, bro.
I just seen strange activity going in and out of trailers and shit.
Period. Period.
I done seen it, bro. So I was looking like,
Not
Men
Uncle
shouldn't be
Phil,
sneaking out your
bruh.
bro. James Avery was the biggest
James
homo.
Avery, he had a lot of
Biggest
feminine
homo. Big
mannerisms
homo,
on that
bro.
show,
His hand
though.
on his hip when he talked to Will. Look his eyes.
Yeah, he had a lot of
Come on,
feminine.
bro. When y'all look at y'all sons like that?
I'm not
When
saying
you put your hand on your hip for your son?
never,
Alright.
never.
That's all I'm saying, bro. Bro.
I'm saying he
That's
had
all
a. I'm saying
bro.
you can
That's
have
it.
a lot of feminine mannerism and be gay and like just not be paired up with the
That's
other
niggas.
TV
We
dad
talking
on
about
TV
James,
at
bro.
the
We
at the
talking
time.
about- Bro, they showed the picture of them hugging. They did the whole man smile with each other. Like,
The man smile
They
with
did
the.
embrace.
I don't know about the
They
man
did the
smile.
embrace.
The closest
We ain't never embraced.
with
I
the
dapped you up.
embraces.
Yeah.
I dapped you up.
Wow,
I dapped him
word.
up. We never
Embrace.
embraced.
that's wild work.
Bro, you gotta think about that, bro. And I'm not bashing anybody. I'm
Yeah.
just saying it's wrong.
Right.
That's where I'm at with it. I don't
got
care
you.
what y'all say. It's abnormal.
I want to show you.
Yeah, I think it's abnormal,
It's just
too.
how I feel.
I want y'all to look at it.
I love women. That's where I'm at with it. So
Peep this video right here.
Chairman of the Obama Foundation
oh yeah, that's crazy.
just happens to look like your oldest daughter.
That's crazy.
Big Mike
His
is a
wife
man.
is a doctor who is credited with delivering your babies, just happens to look like your youngest daughter. Obamas aren't blind, and their family and friends, and America's not blind. Somebody has to explain this. It's worthy of an explanation, or you should have got rid of these people. It's like literally like distance yourself from them. You got rid of Reverend Wright.
That's
You distance
crazy.
yourself from him. Don't make this man
Have you
the head of
seen-
the Obama Foundation if he looks just like your oldest daughter. And
Wow.
just the whole story.
Have you seen Michelle Obama's new podcast?
Have you seen her old pictures?
Listen.
I've
I mentioned the podcast because she on there with her brother.
And they
Her
twins.
brother looks like a woman
Yes.
trying to be a man,
Yes.
and she look like a man trying to be a woman. Like you
Yeah.
can see in his face
see it.
that he's like some kind of
Yes.
trans
Like no
man or
facial
something
hair,
like that.
Just like a whole.
He got super feminine facial features, and she got super masculine facial
he look
features
like
and
Mr.
shit.
Popo from Dragon Ball.
And she be on there bashing the fuck out of Obama, man.
And then that
Or
that same political party passed bills to give male inmates free sex change surgery.
Crazy.
I peeped that.
They also passed bills to give children
Yep.
free transitioning services.
Right.
Yeah, with the medicine.
And then they say 77% of people who transition back.
Yeah. At least try
Or
to.
he's tried.
And then I,
Or commit suicide because they can't go back.
And I seen they had passed some laws saying that if you wouldn't let your kid go through with it if they wanted to and they voiced that they wanted to change,
can take them
actually
away.
could take your kids from you.
Ridiculous.
In different states, like in California and
Yeah,
stuff like
that's
that.
crazy.
They ain't playing that in Florida and
They
stuff,
basically
though.
considered it a form of child abuse.
That's insane.
Yeah, that trans thing is a whole nother can of worms. You know what I'm saying?
Pause.
Yeah.
Can of worms.
Can of worms.
Anyway,
Anyway.
go crazy.
To get to the nitty gritty of it, man, it should be a verdict in the Diddy trial soon, right? At any day
for freedom.
now.
My man gonna be free.
Any day
My
now.
man finna come right back out here.
In your opinion,
Right.
big homie CC,
Right.
Straight up.
do you think that he's gonna get off? You think he's gonna go to prison for a little while?
Get off that pause.
Yeah,
That's one
yeah,
way.
yeah. What you think gonna be the outcome?
Right. I just want to list a series of facts first.
Okay.
We seen his drug mule get arrested getting on a private jet with him.
Mm-hmm.
He's nowhere listed in the trial. He's gone missing. The male sex worker who provided tapes to the feds about freak-offs that involved other celebrities, allegedly Justin Bieber. The tapes he provided weren't played at the court, and he went AWOL, even though he was subpoenaed to testify.
Okay.
When we seen this same type of stuff happen in the Nipsey Hussle case, witnesses got subpoenaed, didn't testify, they got warrants for their arrest.
Mm-hmm.
Megan Thee Stallion's case against Tory Lanez, the bodyguard who went missing, no warrant for his arrest.
Facts.
In this situation, he was arrested while under indictment. He was caught with Tusi, which is a chemical mix of cocaine and ketamine.
It's the pink cocaine type stuff, right?
And he was arrested with defaced firearms.
Mm-hmm.
All the serial numbers scratched off them hoes. Clearly.
Damn.
Rifles too.
Where are the charges for this stuff?
I think he got firearms charges, doesn't he?
Nah, a lot got dropped.
I don't know. There was a lot of stuff, man.
Lot
For to
got
just
dropped.
say
But they
firearm.
dropped a lot of
Yeah.
charges to streamline the jury's responsibilities when they deliberating and stuff. They didn't drop any. They didn't really drop because it's a lot of like lesser charges to the fact that they like wiped off, but no real charges got dropped.
That's because they're bullshit. When you think about it. You got the Punisher that's pretty much exonerating them.
Not really, because
Think
at
about it.
I think
He's
at the very
basically
least,
saying he sat in the corner and did nothing.
but he still got paid for sex, so that's
Doesn't matter.
that's soliciting
That's
prostitution,
between him
which
and
is a
Cassie.
crime, right?
That's a crime because
But that's between him and Cassie at this point.
No,
So the situation
prostitution is
is-
illegal in America.
the Punisher guy comes out and says this wasn't even his hustle. He was just a dancer.
Facts.
He still got paid for sex though.
So he
That's a
said.
fact.
So he said, did he coerce them and compensated them for this to start being his hustle?
Right, which
That's
is even
where
worse.
trafficking started.
Yeah.
You feel me? And that's like pandering and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
Coercion.
At the end of the day, coercion, facts. At the end of the day, I know for a fact that the Epstein list
Same as Diddy's.
and the Diddy's list are one and the same.
Mm.
And
And they make you scared for Oprah's list.
That's dark.
people always wonder, like, damn, like, how do these guys get other people to do certain things for them? It's the same method. The Mossad, Israeli techniques, the Scientology techniques, it's the same methodology. And I know the levels that I've went to prevent people from having their name on the news.
Mm.
And I know of some guys that are, that's active right now, working on his behalf, At the end of the day, I'm aware of some threats to myself, and I really don't expect him to do much time, because either you have the complexion for the protection, or you have the compensation to cover for that protection.
Mm.
And he has friends in high places. I don't really see him doing much time. Firearms charges and stuff like that, possibly. They're being very vague with a lot of details in this case.
Mm-hmm.
And at the end of the day, this is why, as a man, especially a black man, you should always be a calm, collected leader. You should never let your dark thoughts over-encompass you to where you're willing to risk your whole fortune and everything you worked for.
Right.
We got to bring back traditional masculinity. a man who's getting semen rubbed on his nipples by
Not masculine.
that's just not that's crazy. You know
That's
what I'm saying?
crazy.
And you know, I feel like Cassie is getting a bad name right now, but at the end of the day, in my line of work, I understand what a trauma bond is. And a trauma bond is something that's real. When a lady like that looks up to you and you lead her down a path like that, she been told you to pay her out. If he would have paid her out like he was supposed to, none of this happened.
Maybe,
So in your mind, Cassie holds no fault in the situation. She's completely a victim. Cause you know a call, like some audio came out of her threatening to like kill somebody for a tape or something like
I
that.
heard that.
Yeah, a lot of ladies have called us to kill people before. And at the end of the day, you know, what they say about a woman scorn?
Bro.
So this is what I'm saying, bro. I just feel like people is missing the whole point of this.
Facts, how she got pushed to the point.
So
What
once
she
she
went through.
realized, like, hold on, other people getting in that, like, all right, now look, you been listen, you niggas pissing on you, G.
In your mouth.
You gotta think about it.
They-
J-Lo was before her.
and you know,
And J-Lo got the fuck out of there.
J-Lo got the fuck on.
So how you-
J-Lo
so-
was also present when somebody got shot in the club.
But that excuses her
Period.
for threatening to
Period.
kill somebody.
She threatened to kill somebody that was trolling. Said, I seen your sex text. Come on, man.
What about not? I'm just playing
Cassie
devil's.
ain't gonna kill you, though.
I'm playing
That's a
devil's
fact.
advocate
She
here,
gonna
right?
tell on you.
Cassie ain't gonna kill you.
Because a
She's
lot of
already-
people don't excuse a lot of the behavior that Cassie participated in. You know, some women would even say she enjoyed getting piped out by these Punisher types and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying?
Punisher
She was
types
even
is crazy.
asking for it, booking them herself.
Right, because Diddy was boyfriend pimping.
Boyfriend Pippin.
Crazy.
I have been on several retrieval calls for ladies who are streetwalkers. They have a trauma bond with their oppressor, which is their pimp. He can beat her and knock her eyeballs out her face. She's gonna cry when you cut his finger off. Fact.
Y'all gotta
Because she
think
trauma
about what the
bonded
pimp
to him.
That's a trauma bond.
You know what the pimp does to even establish that bond? He beats the woman to a pulp and then take care of her and buy her something new. He fathers that.
So you think the hotel incident wasn't like an isolated incident? Like that was something that was
Man,
going
she
on
didn't
all
even
the
get out of
time?
there for
The
real.
hotel incident only became public because he's a cheap bastard. Because anytime I have a high profile client, I'm gonna know who the head of security is of that building.
Bro.
He paid that dude $30,000, and then TMZ gave him $150. You should have paid that full $150 and got the masters of the tapes. He didn't do it.
Period.
When he sued Diageo, the liquor company, everybody thought he owned Ciroc. When he never owned it. He was a promoter.
Right.
He sued them. CNN drops that 10-year-old tape. You think they don't have this dirt on you, man?
Period.
You
I told you that.
All these big companies got board of directors with all of them billionaires.
Right.
I never met a billionaire who wasn't dangerous.
And they all got insurance.
They got that insurance, man.
Period.
No way around that.
Shit, you didn't even.
So in
think
your
they
mind, the
recorded.
theory of him like suing the liquor brand was his demise.
For
But
sure.
you also just said that he got friends in high places, but it seemed like he done burnt all them bridges, or he wouldn't be in the situation he in right now.
Let's pay attention to the fact. The human trafficking division in this country is a small division. That's why you see raid here, raid here, raid here. Who else got brought in on similar charges? The guy Jeffrey from Abercrombie. Remember that?
I do remember that.
Where is he? That he got indicted right after Diddy did.
Yeah, what happened to him?
He got ruled as not mentally competent to stand trial. He
Okay.
got off.
Oh, basically playing insanity.
So with him doing that, him not talking, Diddy don't gotta talk.
But he ain't on trial like Diddy. Diddy all the
He
way
was
on
under
trial.
the same indictment, same everything. But see what I'm saying? Nobody knows this, but this is going on right now. Same exact thing.
But the other, my point is, the other dude got off, but Diddy
He
is
didn't
looking
sue
at
folks.
the rest of his life in prison right now.
He did not sue.
He didn't
Jeffries
sue.
didn't sue nobody.
Okay. But Diddy sued.
When you got this complexion, what do we see a lot? Niggas think they bigger than the program.
Yeah. I've been
He
saying
thought he
for a
was bigger
long
than the
time,
program.
Diddy flying too close to the sun. It seemed like he think he can't do no fucking wrong. You know what I'm saying? Diddy always kind of was a
Always
weird
in
case.
A towel or something. Every
to
day
me.
he in a
got
towel.
or roll.
Or a roll.
Once he
Calling
got,
niggas daddy and shit.
Once
Pause.
he got the keys to New York, it was downhill for Diddy, bro.
When I seen him in that Joker
Did you
outfit,
see the mayor?
and he fitted so
you
well.
See what he did to Two Bit? Look how he treated Two Bit in that Joker outfit. Two Bit was finna whoop Diddy until them bodyguards walked up. And now
Two-Bit.
Diddy got all like, oh, you gonna get serious, bitch? Look that shit up, bro. That nigga Two Bit was finna whoop Diddy, bro.
Pop his ass.
But I think in a RICO, right? You only have to prove 2 of the charges,
Have you
right?
ever seen a one-man RICO?
Yeah, with Diddy.
That's
So,
crazy.
so what does
That's
that
how
mean?
You know that's
All
crazy.
they gotta do is get one. If they convict him on one charge, I think it's a mandatory minimum.
They need 2 for the RICO. They have 2. I think they have the weapons charges because you
That
said
shit
he
ain't
had
gonna stick.
shaved off.
That shit ain't gonna stick.
If they caught him with like shave,
homes, it's one of his homes.
okay. Well, they got him on the prostitution. They got him on extortion and bribery. They proved his mom.
Get the people to say this.
They did have Cassie's mom testified that they had to take out a second mortgage on their house to send Diddy $20,000, or Diddy would like release some shit about Cassie or something like that, and it was proven because the dude that handled Diddy's finances came out and said he had to send the money back when the situation cooled down. This was when Cassie cheated on him and he found out he was fucking with Kid Cudi, and allegedly the car got blew up and shit. Now they didn't
had to take a loan out to pay him.
exactly. They got him on that,
That's
and the prostitute. That's 2 right there.
Yeah, he
That's the RICO.
I don't know, bro. Cause I just know this dude gonna come free. Pause.
He at least doing 10. He at least doing 10.
Yeah,
I just-
but riding a motorcycle though in the prison, how are you doing time?
What you mean riding a
Oh,
motorcycle?
come
then?
on. You didn't see him on a motorcycle going around the prison doing laps in a motorcycle?
Yeah,
Only
but
nigga
when
in
he
3
really get in the
wings?
feds, he ain't gonna be. He gonna be in there like R. Kelly in the hospital because his kidneys failing on him and all that shit or whatever.
I just feel like we have a responsibility as men
Period.
to control certain narratives and to make sure we point out single facts. You know, seeing people try to bully Cassie, you know, to me, I think that's just coward shit because, you know, they blamed all the sin in the Bible on Eve.
They do.
That's a fact.
This is the same bullshit.
Think about it. The
Brother
whole
Adam wasn't
reason
a good
man
leader.
It's the same bullshit, man.
How? Okay.
Men need to have accountability.
Boom.
Okay. I think men are like out of women and men on the planet, we the more accountable side of
true.
humanity. I
That's the
think.
thing, bro.
Not
Like
true.
That's why I say like
That's like saying
I
I'm
women
can.
are
not
the
gonna
most
try to speak
manipulative.
for no females. You
No,
know
it's
what
not
I'm saying?
speaking.
I
It's
ain't
not
speaking for
speaking.
other niggas.
It's not
I'm
speaking for
definitely
females.
Definitely not speaking for other niggas.
Listen. I'm just.
These niggas, man, niggas are man.
No. It's like Cassie was not underage. She was a grown woman when she got with Diddy. Yes, she was much younger than him, but I'm just saying, is it a little bit of accountability she has to take for
Bro, they're
going
grown.
from Ryan Leslie to one arguably like good dude in the music industry to Diddy and accepting these terms that he gave her as a grown. I think she was like 22 when they got together. She was 19 when she was with Ryan Leslie. As a grown 22-year-old woman, she doesn't have any responsibility toward
Only
what she
happen to people with
the
money.
position that she chose to take for the money, the fame, the lifestyle that she was afforded. You know what I'm saying?
I'm 37. I cannot date no 22-year-old.
Not at all.
I cannot do it. Too slow, man. She don't know nothing, man. I have a sister, man,
Right.
and I'll be shocked she's still alive, bro. She until she was about 28, it felt like every weekend she did the best she could to kill her goddamn self. Be honest right now.
But they
If
say
your
women
daughter-
develop faster than us, though.
Man,
Ain't that the
bro,
thing?
That was in the old world,
Okay.
not in the TikTok era.
That's what facts, bro. It's slower.
They getting raised by short form content now.
Facts.
We growing up in an era where a lot of children's babysitter was an iPad.
I said this shit. I said this shit a few months ago. Why do everybody think women think the best?
I'm not saying they think the best,
Like,
but
let's be honest.
she was an adult. Is all I'm saying.
All I'm saying is,
So her stupidity at some
men-
point is her fault.
feminine
to a certain
men,
extent.
Feminine men get their lips, their abs done.
Yes.
What type of
Where
bro?
you
What
going
type of mental imbalance do you have to say I'm finna go get my ass and titties done?
Bro, how many times have we heard that right there?
Just think about that, bro. You finna get cut on to look like something that you should have never been.
Yeah, you finna get the
Meanwhile,
most
car
dangerous surgery.
outside with no oil change.
Nothing, and you on your mama house on your friend's couch
that car
with a
outside
$10,000 ass, bro.
fumes.
Crazy.
I just told him recently, bro. These women get this body, and when they get pregnant, be mad the baby ugly, cause the baby look just like how they look,
I just seen females get sued over this.
bro.
Yeah, I seen it too.
And I'm like, damn. But I'm like, dude, you ain't know she got her jaw shaved now?
Bro,
I'm like, bro, I'm like, bro.
But come
you
on,
can't
man.
Be mad at her, nigga. You know your
can't be
daughter not
mad.
gonna get this
that's
result.
a fact.
But it's also dudes out here getting wild cosmetic surgeries
That's
too.
the first thing I
This
said.
nigga that got
before
his
I
legs
to the-
extended, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
For what?
That's
so he
crazy.
So he could get a chick.
The first thing I
Yeah,
did.
but my point
Thank
is,
you.
men can be can make just as stupid
wild.
decisions as women.
No.
Notice I
don't mean they
said them
supposed
first.
to.
Notice I said them first.
Right.
That's why I said look at the mental imbalance there. The mental illness comes with trying to change your body.
I
And I
understand
don't
what
mean
you're saying,
training. I don't mean working
but
out.
I'm going back to the
I mean
accountability
get
side.
What did
something
Nicki
foreign
Minaj
in your
say to
body.
her?
That's crazy.
Nicki Minaj told her, suck it up. A lot of girls would die to be in your position.
Right,
Fact.
I saw
she
that.
said, who will I date outside of him? Jay-Z is taken.
That's a fact. That's
But that
real
make her
shit.
sound money hungry and fame hungry though.
What you gonna do when you're at that pinnacle?
So-
when you make
so-
money and you're famous?
So that means what?
You want equal.
That-
You want somebody equal. Even now, when you're not rich
The
and famous,
Kardashian sisters
look at them.
was the same exact
And they're
way.
miserable.
What you mean? What you mean by
They
that?
was groomed and raised to go after the elite in that society.
By their mama.
For sure.
Her mama had one of the most fastest Olympics.
Now,
But
think
they-
about it.
Olympians.
Now peek it. Now then, Cassie current husband.
Mm-hmm. I feel for that man.
No, don't feel for him. He Kevin Federline number 2.
You think he gonna leave her for when they
Bro,
after
he
this?
already got $30 million out the deal.
She got 30 million, which
They
is a big
married.
difference.
They married.
But she
was
has the
sole
money,
breadwinner.
Bro, they in Cali.
which is a big difference from
Half of
him
that
having
is.
30 million.
He's
If you
white.
she half white too. I'm just saying it's a big difference when your girl got the money and when you
watch
got the money.
Did you watch the case?
Yes, I've been keeping up with it.
In the case, it said he called one time.
And she was smashing Diddy.
Yeah.
So guess what? The
And he
fix
watched.
was. So the fix was in.
And he watched.
So you think he was in on it from the jump?
For sure.
Cause Diddy was paying him to train her.
For sure.
But now they married with kids and stuff.
Yeah, the fix was in.
So you think everything
They
that's
took him to
came
the
out?
cleaners.
You think everything that's came out about Cassie, you think he knew everything that came out in this case about her getting pissed on,
Absolutely.
Diddy got played.
you know, pee in her mouth,
Absolutely.
I'll tell you what, it's gonna be
three
amazing when they
three
find out the
mandingos
Think about
smashing
it.
her a day.
So look. Let's be honest right now.
Okay, let's go.
If somebody was to do something crazy to your wife right now,
Mm-hmm.
you're not finna wait to go to no court.
No.
Yeah.
Why? Because you got all men was not created equally, man.
Right.
So in this situation, he wasn't calling Diddy fruity on Instagram until he knew that check was coming. Diddy got played.
Period.
He should have paid everybody out and got up out of here.
Right.
He thought he was bigger than the program. He felt like I got dirt on everybody. They can never
I'm the
get
king
me.
of
They
New
can't
York.
touch
I'm the
me.
king of New York.
I
Once he got
got
the
the
keys,
keys. Once it was a wrap.
I'd have been around these guys, bro.
I
I'd have
was
seen them
laughing.
having the yelling and screaming. I can have whatever I want.
That's crazy.
I popped his mans. When dude,
Yo.
when dude hit me with that bottle, bust my
Oh.
shit.
You did what?
He know what they African dude know what's going on.
Man,
Yeah.
That's a pause.
That's not a pause.
Not that kind of pop.
That's not that kind of pop.
I'm trying to, you know.
Yeah.
I got videos. You feel me?
Yo.
Yeah. I'm just.
Hey, man.
BH, my God.
At the
man.
end
Shout
of the
out
day,
Gordo,
bro,
man.
shout out my boy Tut, man. You feel me? You gotta understand something, bro. A lady that beautiful,
Facts.
you get a motherfucking name, the Punisher is pissing on her.
Yeah.
And then Diddy telling her to go get an STD test before you can come get back in the bed with me.
Right.
And it was his idea.
That's his idea. Come on now. She got a mama somewhere.
Peed on by the
Somebody
Punisher.
telling her, look, all right, now look.
Crazy.
You put 30 million. Bro, innocence don't cost that much, bro.
He paid her like in record time too.
Because he was not trying to have her. He ain't want this shit to get out.
He knows she know.
Right.
Bro.
He knows she know. Like he had his most nastiest secrets with this woman, bro.
Fact.
And then
Diddy
it's
is
on the- then
very
it's on the rebound.
listen. Diddy is very freaky, very weird guy. You know what I'm saying? I
All
never.
that shit in Vegas somewhere
Right.
where everybody can be paid properly.
In your dreams.
Like,
Yeah,
what the fuck?
yeah,
That's
very-
the mouth. That's the
That's
mouth
just
gonna kiss
right.
your kids. You
That's
wildin'.
crazy.
You're wildin'. This the mouth supposed to kiss the
It was.
baby.
He was definitely wilding, but
Wildin'. Need his legs cut off, bro. See?
and he did it with multiple women. It wasn't just Cassie. It was
More than that.
allegedly Diddy's
Saw
baby
some-
mom. I mean, not 50 Cent's baby mom. It was another
50
woman.
Sex worker.
Yeah, 50 is a
Sex
wild
worker,
boy,
50
man.
diabolical.
I
Shout
was
out 50
raised,
Cent,
that's
man.
why I'm like I am. I was raised by that man 50. No bullshit. My
Oh, for
mom
real?
was in prison. It's like I based my life on a lot of them. Do guys say, oh man, you like 50, bro. I'm gonna kick you while you down, bro. Graves.
Yeah,
I had
50.
all his albums.
Like, he keep
For sure.
he keep
real.
getting away with like 50 is like Teflon. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, 'cause
Like,
he just accepted his role, and it make total sense.
and he still make big business moves at the same
Period.
time.
Period.
You know
Why
what I'm
dissing
saying?
you, roasting you. That shit hilarious.
That nigga be roasting them.
I'm roasting a goofy right now, whole time. Stupid,
I'm about
man.
to start shit. I'm about to start roasting these niggas. Yeah, bro. All of them, they finna get it, bro. They finna get it, bro.
Pause.
Big pause.
Yeah, I just think I think he ain't gonna get off. I think he'll at least get like 10 years for at least for the prostitution thing.
He gonna get off, bro. Pause.
How he gonna get off?
And then,
he got
he was
money.
intimidating witnesses in
Yeah.
the court.
Yeah,
He's gonna get convicted on some charges.
of course
I think
he
it's
is.
gonna be time served.
Let me ask y'all this question, right?
Like as long as they drawing this shit out.
Let me ask you this question, big homie.
Okay.
As far as and this kind of off topic, but kind of on topic at the same
I
time.
thought Young Thug was gonna get locked up.
I knew he was coming home.
That trial was just such a circus, man.
I
They
said
had
it
to
in the
let him
interview.
off.
I said in the interview on Camp Capone, I called it. He's gonna come home, bro. Like that was a state RICO, bro. Like that's not the same thing. This is federal.
This is federal.
Fact.
They not letting them
That's
just get
when
out of
you-
there.
that's
with
when you
nothing.
gotta-
They gonna get him on. They gonna get him on
This
something.
well, you know how the
That
feds
federal,
is,
that federal,
bro.
99%.
They gonna get you
I
on
was literally
something,
about to
Jack.
say
They
that.
gonna get you on something, man. But let me ask you this:
All right.
as far as like the American like judicial system, right?
Okay.
When somebody like somebody as famous as a Diddy go on trial,
Okay.
you think they can really like get a fair trial? As far as like, I think the way like they choose to they like the system of prosecuting people, the way they like choose these 12 random people, right?
Yeah, it's like the jury already knows
To
the
do
person.
jury duty, who have no experience in law or anything like that, and they just choose these people who get to choose like the fate of somebody. And like in this modern age when there's so much information out, and you can like, how do you pick 12 people who don't know who Diddy is and don't know like the gist of the case, or haven't been influenced by some clip they seen online? The same way when they was trying to like prosecute Trump. You know what I'm saying? You think it's fair for famous people like a Diddy or anybody really who has like so much notoriety to be in a trial like that, where it's impossible for impartial and non-biased people to make the decision?
Fantastic question. And shout out to the Quote Ghost podcast. This has been a high level conversation.
Appreciate it, bro.
And I'm gonna say this: there's only one way that you can have a fair trial, and that's not getting locked up.
Ooh. Yeah.
Point
That's
blank.
so
period.
real, bro.
But one time,
So real.
Shawty Mon Shumpert, I had $1 million bill one time, right? For some shit that happened in the line of duty, right? Doing my job, you feel me? Motherfucker called me and said, hey, go kick these motherfuckers out of the Airbnb. I'm like, okay, bet. That's easy work.
Yeah.
We get over there. They done made their own lease.
Oh wow.
They done
They
made
house.
this day crib. So when the police get
Straight
there,
squatters' rights.
so when the police get there, I'm trying to get one of the cars out the garage. They trespass me. Dude come out with a knife. He get disarmed of the knife, all type of shit like that. I end up going to jail,
Okay.
right? And I'm thinking to myself like, man, there's no way in hell I should even went to jail.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? But I did. And in that situation, these people ended up getting put on blue jeans. Blue jeans is witness protection.
Okay.
They get up on all of this bullshit and they was squatting the whole time.
That's crazy.
You see what I'm saying? I was just going to go do my job.
Right.
And I ended up in a jam.
Because they got them squatter laws.
So what did
and
I
shit.
learn next? I'm not doing no shit like that no more. Because if my homie didn't have all that money, I'm gone. At the end of the day,
That's a fact.
the choices that we make and the moves that we don't make is going to determine the outcome of how we live.
Right. Facts.
Point blank period, bro. And throughout this process, I'm going to court. I had a lawyer. You know, he was cool. But when he walked in, the judge looking at him crazy, the DA looking at him crazy. And then I see a public defender come in, little blonde-haired girl. The judge hugged her. The DA hugged her. They standing up, face turning red. I look at my lawyer. I say, "Oh, your ass fired. I'm about to get hugged."
Straight up.
Right.
Bro, I fired him. We hired her, and bro, they gave me about 2 more court days over. It was over with.
Wow.
That shit is off about relationships.
Because they had the relationship.
When they announced that indictment, I seen all them white ladies standing up there. I said, "You stupid fool. You shouldn't have been nowhere in New York in the first place."
Right.
He thought he was going to get bail. Be able to. Are we going to make the largest bail offer in history?
He didn't
Niggas
get that
think
bill.
they bigger than the program. No, boy. Once you piss off them people, the DA is going out to eat with the lawyer that you working with.
Right.
Period.
These is they friends. They all kicking it together. The judge and him went to the same school.
And they got a plan to make it work.
They got a plan to make it work.
You not in the plan.
You not in the plan, stupid man. Horny man.
So it's all
Horny
rigged.
ass
Party,
goofy.
man.
You a horny goofy. It's over with.
That's crazy how all these dudes.
Cassie getting pissed off. She's like, yeah, we finna get 30,
Hey.
40 million off you, dummy.
more
And we
fee.
finna get you booked. We
Tell
know,
them something else.
Cause we know you spiteful.
Yeah.
Bad.
You ain't gonna let
you
me
don't
in.
like to pay nobody.
You don't like to pay, so
That's
you ain't
what's
gonna,
crazy.
you ain't gonna let her enjoy that money. So of course she got
You
incentive
don't
to
like
get you
pay
booked.
nobody.
Yeah, she trying to get that
If you
nigga
would have
sent
sent
away.
somebody to my crib to set my car on fire,
And you said something about him.
I'll never see you again, boy.
You said something about was it like cyanide or something, like the whole pneumonia thing?
I had pneumonia 3 times. I
You
only
had
got one
pneumonia
lung.
3
That's why I
times.
be.
You only have one lung.
I got one lung right now because of that shit. I had pneumonia 3 times.
Tell us that story, man. If you don't mind.
All right, so you gonna have to. What I'm finna say right here. So look, I couldn't directly say it was dude.
Right.
Cause at the same time, we was having a problem with some Serbian dudes. They was fierce. You feel me? And like the toxicology report came back. You know, there was another little poison that was found on my front door. You know what I'm saying? My car handles. And somehow I had ingested it somehow. So I stopped going to bars and shit. If I ain't pour my own drink, I wasn't drinking it. But it was the sickest I ever been, bro. And like till this day, right now, like my body still ain't the same. Like
Damn.
like I like my nostrils, sinuses all fucked up. I'm always hot and shit like that. That's why I came over here, because I'm getting some treatments done over here that you can't even get over there.
Okay.
You feel me? So that's another reason why I left, because, man, like I'm getting offered so much different shit. You know, like with my knees, you know what I'm saying? Like they got all kind of.
It's different here, bro.
Yeah.
It's different. You feel me? And,
Right.
But yeah, no, the cyanide is real, because you know cyanide metabolizes in your body into pneumonia.
Right.
I was just a second that in cherries, the seed pit.
If you eat that
There's
cherry
cyanide
pit,
in there.
you eat
You
a
can
few of
sit
them.
there,
You going
Apple
down.
seeds like that
For
too
real?
as well.
That's a fact. You going to sleep. Cyanide's on cherry pit.
Yeah, that was the
seed.
worst. That was like the worst, probably the
And
worst
that's how they
moment
would
of my
get it
life.
out.
Damn.
I didn't know why I was sick. Nobody knew why I was sick. I'm drinking NyQuil, DayQuil, nothing working.
Mm.
I'm in the crib just feeling
They
terrible.
gave you an illness. They threw an illness on you. Something like
And
that.
coincidentally, so other people around him have either died or had bad pneumonia.
His wife died of it. Is that Kim Porter?
Kim
died of
Porter.
pneumonia.
Right.
Albie Short died of pneumonia. They was around him. I'm hard to kill though, so like you want to need more than pneumonia. You got to like throw a little Ebola or something in there.
Some Ebola.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta throw everything you got.
Right.
Me. So like,
That's wild, bro.
yeah, seeing it happen. That's why my homies, bro, like that's why people be saying, man, your friends act like you the president. I say, bro, we act like we all the president, bro.
fact.
But you know, I'm just the one on the forefront. You know what I'm saying? I'm the politician out the group.
Mm,
You know what I'm
okay.
saying? I'm the one who got to shake hands and kiss babies and all of that shit. You know what I'm saying? So like, you know, they was there. You feel me? Seeing me sweating all day. You feel me? Seeing me throwing up black shit. You feel me? Like,
Do it.
they was there for that. It's like, damn, like people see us wearing them black gloves. Well,
I saw you wearing the gloves in the interviews.
Like this shit get real. Like this shit get real, boy. Like, bro, no, like I can't post my mama on the internet. You know what I'm saying? We can't post our kids. You ain't gonna never see. If you see some of the guys' kids, niggas love you, bro.
Mm.
Phone them. So it's kind of like, you know, this shit get real, bro. Like when you combating these groups and you taking food off their plate, bro, they gonna come for you best way they can.
What made you want to start speaking out in the way you do and exposing things in the manner that you do?
Shit, I got a sister, I got a mama, I got auntie. I was raised, the ladies in my family, thoroughbreds. You feel me? And I say niggas was kind of running them raggedy.
Okay.
I'm like, I'm a kid. This is how I'm getting to football practice. This is how I'm eating. This is how me and my brother and sister is surviving. And these guys is kind of, you know, I'm like, if I can eliminate them, we can probably live a lot better.
Right.
And that's how it worked out. You feel me? And I seen the strength it gave, like, my aunties and them. I seen that extra pep in their step.
You know, when they know they got a soldier with
when they know they accounted for, and people know they accounted for, motherfuckers play a lot different with them.
Right.
a lot of shit too if they're incompetent.
For sure, bro. Because
You
my
got,
little
like, your
sister
sister.
was a model. She a model.
Mine too.
We the same motherfucker, bro.
Bro.
So you know, like,
Mine
well,
too, bro.
she was in Sister Soldier's book,
Okay.
and you know,
That's a good book too.
first photo shoot, you know, me and Fo them there, and she said, "Just do me a miss, promise me y'all ain't gonna act crazy." I'm like, "Well, yeah, act crazy." I just told the photographer, I say, "Look, bro, this is my sister. So whatever dark thoughts you have, bro, keep them together, because you will be held accountable."
Mm.
And I left. And she said everybody was on eggshells, but thank you though. It is what it is, bro. Like, if people, there are 450 active serial killers in the United States of America. 97% of their victims are single females.
Mm.
Protect her not there.
No criminal wants a hard job, bro.
Right.
If they know, damn, if I snatch your girl, the monster's coming for me, probably not gonna snatch your girl.
Right. They're looking for the easy
For
target.
sure. If they know that the monster's coming out, them apes,
I'm gonna be nice to her when I'm around her.
Them gargoyles, some fire breathing dragons. If they know they coming, we cool. Let that. That's a fact, bro.
Let her be.
Cause I know for a fact somebody come playing with Tutness in this household. Fire breathing dragon. Somebody come playing with Tommy Guns over here with his wife and fire breathing dragon. Nothing to talk about.
Nothing to talk about.
But imagine how many ladies have a household and it's not like that.
Mm-hmm.
That's where that chain of command gets broken. That's where victims get created. This shit start with us and it end with us. Point blank period, bro.
Whole nother level.
Point blank period. If Diddy knew that Cassie had some monsters behind her, he gonna find somebody else to.
Why you think he left J-Lo alone?
He wouldn't have prayed
on her like that. J-Lo came from In Living Color.
Well, Terror Squad, all them niggas.
Come
Pistol
on,
Pete,
bro. They
all
wasn't
them.
playing.
They not playing.
They wasn't playing. That
Mm.
nigga, they like, she bought equal. Nah, she did, she that.
Yeah, okay.
Whatever color she is, that's who had her back.
That's who had her back, bro.
Diddy went and made songs begging instead. Think about that shit, bro. 3 different times. He did shit with Loon, he did shit with Mario Winans, and he did shit by himself.
Oh no. Like, bro, I don't get into all of that. Like, I'm not gonna blame no female, bro.
Period.
Bro, women couldn't vote in this country until the 60s. That wasn't that long ago.
That's true.
It used to be legal to beat your wife.
That's true, but
The
now
legal marrying age used to be 12.
The shirt
yeah,
was
but now
called
they
a wife
equal
beater.
and they just as good and strong as us.
The
You know,
shirt
that's
was
what they
called a
say.
wife beater.
Everybody
Feminism,
everybody
feminism.
has everybody has equal rights, bro.
Right.
Everybody have equal dominion. Like, shouldn't nobody be able to
You
rule
gotta-
over others?
let me
But at
second
the end of
that,
the
big
day-
homie.
Go ahead, bro.
You gotta understand, bro. Why would a man hate on a woman so much? And then you look at society and what women do to a man. They hold them accountable in the worst way.
Women to men.
Women.
Yeah.
Women gonna sit there. You ain't doing this for your son. You ain't doing that for the house. You ain't doing that. Men will beat their woman up because this woman is telling you the facts.
Yeah, but all men,
And you mad.
vast majority of men don't beat their wives, though. I would like to believe.
I'm kind of inclined to believe that every man has hit a woman before.
I've never hit
Period.
a woman.
You never fought anybody, any female.
We had to fight a group of dykes before.
Any female. And that's my point.
They was
So
vicious.
you never fought
I'm talking
any
about like
female.
a woman that I'm in a
Whether you
romantic
pushed her-
relationship
nah,
with or
woman,
something
period.
like that.
81%
You know?
of
Woman,
black women
period.
experience interrelationship violence.
Woman,
You know that?
period. I'm saying, have you ever hit any woman, period?
81%.
That's a huge statistic.
All I know, bro, is if women are jumping my sister, I'm whooping them hoes. If women jumping my woman, I'm whooping them hoes.
But you know, when I say I've never hit a woman, like I've never been in a relationship with a woman
I'm
had
not saying
any
that.
inkling.
That's not what I'm saying.
I think it's not normal
woman.
if you have the if you have the
You speak a
disposition to like
relationship.
beat your woman up in a relationship.
Again, you speak a relationship. Any woman. If 2 women attacked your wife and your wife saying, "Tommy, help me," you're gonna say, "I don't hit women."
I'm saying if a woman
If your
has
wife
the
was
ups
standing
on
right
me,
there,
she
you
got a
talking.
gun, and I can slap that bitch out of her hand and slap the fuck out of her to like
You put a gun on me.
to de-escalate the situation.
my
Then
whole
I might
point.
I might have to save my life. You know what I'm
Every
saying?
woman's been
I
hit
don't think
before.
gender matters when it comes to survival. If it's my wife or daughter and they're about to
Period,
be
bro.
hurt,
Period.
Yeah, she about to get some accountability. You
it's
know what I'm
like
saying? She about to.
a male
It's about the
like,
evil and the
no one
righteous,
in the
bro.
jungle looks at the male dog wrong when he jumps on the female cat. I think in some instances when your family is in jeopardy, it goes from
Yeah.
the regular life standard.
But I do
and
understand-
it's survival, and I'm making sure everyone gets home safe.
Yeah, but I do understand the hierarchy between men and women, and we supposed to like be their protectors
But
and stuff
women-
like that.
women
Do you know why
nowadays don't
that
stand
is,
that.
though? So, what's your height and weight?
I'm 5'11", and I'm like 185 or something like that.
Okay, so if you get a 5'11" woman that's 185 pounds, who's gonna win in the fight?
Me, of course, every
Just out of
time.
muscle density.
Just off the science.
Yeah.
They supposed to have more brain. That woman's supposed to have more. Supposedly supposed to have more brain power
That's
than
not
me
true
though.
because she would have thought not to fight you.
Well,
Here's
just
the-
muscle
let's-
density and your fibers.
There are
and-
things
I know what
men
you're
are supposed
talking
to be,
about.
and there are things women are supposed to be.
And women are supposed to be
we
meek.
just like we shouldn't get
Not
excused
weak.
from being the
Meek.
things we're supposed to be. Women shouldn't be excused from the things they are supposed to be. And that comes along with like purity and not agreeing to get pissed in your mouth. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, fact.
There's some accountability
I'm with you
toward not being the woman who would do something like that. You know what
but
I'm saying?
I also know that you became that woman because of a man.
Ultimately, you chose
I know how women
that
want to
lifestyle
please
that he
I know
presented
how women
to
wanna
you.
be everything they can to their man, and if this makes you happy, I'ma let this nigga pee on me. Pause. I understand why Cassie
There are some
thought like
women that would choose that, and there were some women that are gonna be like, hell no, ain't nobody pissing
but
in my
I think
mouth.
every woman is doing that for Diddy.
Every woman?
It's for Diddy.
Here's the thing, though. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure Cassie can't cook nothing.
Look at J-Lo. J-Lo
Probably
was there
can't
until she
cook
said no.
I'll guarantee you, Cassie not cooking nothing. She's not cleaning nothing.
Right.
All she had is her image to secure what she want. So if your image is your best bet, you gonna do some horse shit.
And you're not the type of guy
But
that's been
it
thinking
sounds like a
about
transaction.
the way she do
to me,
about
and
Badu.
that she's aware of what's going on,
He
though. You know.
started the transactions by paying people to come and do sexual shit.
Right. Right.
So you know, you gotta look at things from several perspectives because time is linear. Everything is taking place at the same time, and then everybody's right. You see what I'm saying? So like, I definitely see what you're saying. I definitely see what you're saying. Unfortunately, though, you got daughters.
Yes.
How
Two.
many?
2 daughters.
Right. And eventually they gonna be how old? 21 and 22, right?
Yeah.
And Pops is gonna be watching very close of who they is dealing with.
Right.
Have we heard anything about Cassie's father?
No.
Nothing.
Nothing.
Here we go.
So that lets you know what type of girl this
We just
and
had
woman
this
this became.
conversation.
Here we
We
go.
literally just did, bro.
See, that's what I'm saying. Like in our community, we gotta really look at all of the facts.
So it's still a man's fault because her daddy wasn't there.
Well, let's look at a man's look at a man's point of view. What y'all think of Shannon Sharp?
I don't think
Well,
it's
let's
Stan,
keep
it's
on
his
going on
fault.
on his
Say
line of
less,
thought
say
right
less.
here though.
If he was there.
At the end of the day, when you are a man, you know if you do not control your environment, everything that goes wrong is eventually going to be your fault.
Exactly.
Because you are the person everyone's going to come to solve the problem.
Right.
Logically, yeah.
That's just the logic to it. Never in the bro. I used to.
They knock on the woman's door a little bit harder when they know a man's not in the house with her.
For sure.
It's just if
Yeah.
she lives in the neighborhood, when it's time to knock on her door to complain, they gonna knock a little bit harder and louder when they know a man's not in there.
So think
And when
about
a
this.
man is in there,
Okay.
they might not even go over there and complain.
You got a point.
This very core principle is why I pivoted my whole security business to just be dealing with women and protecting them because dudes do a lot of weird things.
A lot of weird shit.
And then you got ladies who have money and resources. And I'm like, damn. One basketball wife, no 5 other basketball wives.
Right.
So it's like, damn. And then you the black dudes they can trust. They gonna tell everybody about that shit.
Right.
Same way when I go on these other platforms and I'm sitting with peers and they be like, "Big homie, you speak so eloquently."
Gotta love Pierce,
You
man.
see what I'm saying? It all boils down to the same principles. The way we carry ourselves as tastemakers for the world is gonna be the outcome for us.
Lay the ground.
It's just the facts, bro. I'm over here in Germany with y'all, bro.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? We just left the McDonald's. The whole restaurant came and surrounded us.
Yeah, they were like, who is this nigga?
Who is them?
Yeah.
That's why I ain't want to go.
They come surround. If you would have been there, bro, they
yeah.
came surrounded us to see what's going on.
I made a joke as soon as we walked in. I opened the door. I was like, relax. It's just a black guy doing live.
See what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, bro, let's take it back to Jim Crow. The expectations of us with this was much higher than everybody else. Because, bro, anything we get involved in, we take it over.
Period.
If we had baseball in all of our neighborhoods, that whole sport would be completely gentrified with us.
Yeah, that's facts.
At the end of the day, we don't want to accept the facts But the fact of the matter is, if everybody know that you probably the elite and everything, why would they give you a fair shake?
Actually, everyone is out to get you.
Yes, you not finna get a fair shake.
Even if they think you gonna be the one, bro.
Bro, well, we watch this happen daily, especially if you a billionaire. And you ain't make sure a lot of other people was made money.
That's why he fucked up, fucking everybody out of their money and shit, man.
Yeah,
so many rumors of Diddy doing people
isolate
wrong.
yourself.
No
And
good
then you get hit
character
from all sides,
witnesses. Not even a letter.
Nobody testified on his behalf,
look
man.
at this though. Your whole party packed.
That party flooded.
Your party packed.
Yeah.
But you ain't got one person in line for you.
That's why party friends ain't real friends anyway. That's a whole nother
bro,
subject.
I feel like niggas be thinking this shit fair.
Let your bills be paid. Then call people to see who your friend.
Well, niggas want this.
Then pay your bills and don't call to nobody no more.
You see, Jay-Z came out like, I was never friends with Sean Diddy Combs.
They was together all the time.
They in a million pictures together. So buddy at the billionaire brunch. Oh, black excellence.
He forgot, huh?
That's crazy.
He forgot.
That nigga Diddy in the cell like this is the phone.
Like he ain't want to be there.
Oh,
Diddy in
no,
the cell
man.
like, yo,
Fool said he
I
forgot.
gave you that jacket. I bought you them clothes.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, I just feel like we gotta really look at things for what it really is, like, and remove our feelings out of it because, you know, I'm getting ready to start having me some babies. You feel me? Like when you got offspring, like man, bro, this shit rigged.
Yeah.
This shit rigged. So it's like
find out with your kids.
You find out, so you try to do your best to. It's like, bro, I raised a lot of my homies. I raised my little brother. I raised my sister. My pops was gone. So like, you know, seeing them all being successful now, you know, I know at times they probably didn't like me at times because I was being harsh. I was keeping it 1,000 with them. I told my sister, I say, little sis, I can't stop you from dating. I can't stop you from having no boyfriend or nothing. But if you climb out the window and you don't come back, that falls on me.
Right.
Tell dude to come his ass over here. Pause. Tell dude to bring his little. Tell dude to pull up to the spot.
Yeah.
You see,
You had to correct. You had to catch it again.
If you don't got no other way to talk,
you feel me? For sure. So I'm like, man, tell dude to pull up over here. Y'all can kick it right down there. And I'm gonna tell him, man, look, bro, if you get her pregnant, you better have a ring. Cause I told all my little cousins and all them, I say, my pockets is closed the moment you don't finish school and you pregnant. They stuck to that rule. They doing their thing, so it's all good. But at the end of the day, fool knew like, damn. You got Dugas coming down to the basement to talk to you. What you want, little cuz? You don't want that accounted for a matter, bro.
Right.
She was not accounted for.
She wasn't accounted for.
At all.
This is what happens. A lady.
We know. As a man, we know. Like we finna take advantage of you.
For sure, we know you finna get to it.
We know.
Okay, what if a woman takes advantage of a weak man in the same way?
That's funny.
Can he sue her for $30 million for being? If she's a rich, let's see. If she's a billionaire lady.
No, I think the men that you have to. I think the men that.
Listen, it's a young 18. Listen, yeah.
Can Stedman sue Oprah?
Can Stedman come out in 15 years and sue the fuck out of Oprah?
I think the men
She
that
don't
you
have
have
a
to go
dick.
through to get it done.
But she got the money. She got the
cannot
monetary.
piss in your mouth, man. Unless you get underneath that motherfucker.
She can piss. She can piss in his mouth.
But you
I
gotta.
think a lot
You
of
gotta. Go ahead, brother.
Now, I was gonna say, I think a lot of the men you have to go through in the system to get it done will be laughing at you so hard that you just wouldn't be taken serious.
Why is it like that though?
Most of the time, your ego is
Because
just
we laughing at you.
We laughing at you.
We're laughing at Diddy right now, and he told the dude to pee on him.
So look, I went to some of our outreach programs. You feel me? We ended up at some shelters for abused men, right?
That's insane.
Why you kind of giggle when you said abused men?
Shout out my man Peterson, man. Beta.
Go ahead.
This is why we stopped doing it. This is why we stopped doing it, okay?
Okay.
Because, alright, pause. This is why we stopped going to them type of facilities because, you know, bro, you would see somebody in there who looked very formidable.
Yeah.
He can handle himself in any type of confrontation. You feel me? But the trauma bond is real. You feel me? Like, you know. Okay, so look, he go an instance of something that took place. The man said, so everybody had to stand up and explain why they was there. So the man stood up and he said he was in an abusive relationship for like 13 years. Okay?
13 years?
13 years.
13 years.
He gang.
Damn, get
So
out.
Dugas say, damn. So I'm looking like, bro, be quiet. You feel me? Like, listen, because I know if he starts saying something, I'm gonna start laughing.
Okay.
And I gotta do all the talking half the time.
Okay.
So P gang, dude standing up. He said he was in a abusive relationship for 13 years. They had like a little PowerPoint presentation, showed him like before and then after. He had lost like a lot of weight, and then they showed his baby mama, who was abusing him.
Okay.
So we see his baby mama. For me and Duke, oh damn, she either smoking meth or crack.
Damn.
You feel me? So he just said damn like that.
Yeah.
Because that means the size was like
The
so,
size difference is crazy. She little as hell.
Okay.
You could tell it was more of a mental
was
loss than a physical loss.
That's when it came to the whole trauma bond thing. You see what I'm saying? So I said, oh, okay. I'm like, man, you can't whoop her? So look, when like everybody's presentation is over with, we push up on dude just to holler at him and shit like that. And we was drinking some beers. And they was grilling some little food out in the front and shit like that. So dude, I was like, bro, you mean to tell me, bro, you couldn't get her up off you? You feel me? He just asked him this. You know what I'm saying?
Dude, boy, that's my God,
So
bro.
Dude got had
Shout
to
out Big
ask, and I was
Goofy,
like,
man.
damn.
What a question.
That shit too funny.
What is dude for the dude? He was like, no, I couldn't.
Oh my God.
So look,
I get it now.
So look, when he did that, like, he like, hey bro, calm down, but don't be screaming at me. I bet you wasn't screaming at that bitch.
Right.
Straight up.
So then now,
Had all the energy with that whole nigga.
so now a confrontation get ready to go on.
Right.
So now I'm
Because
gonna
it comes out for the male, but not for the female, which means it's
Hold on, what he did again?
I mean, even if you
What he
fire
said,
back
he
at a
said,
woman like that, she gonna get more
Dugas
disrespectful
said,
at your
he
bitch
balled his
ass.
fist up and like,
He said, no, I couldn't.
you was dying.
Like a little
Bro,
spoiled,
I dropped down to one knee.
like a little spoiled brat. He sound like a little spoiled brat.
Bro, listen. When
I
this
never
happened,
grew up.
Crying.
when this happened, I had real tears coming out my eyes. So now, dude don't really laugh and shit like that. Like,
Right.
when we out in public and fans want pictures, they don't even ask her. They say, BH, ask Dugas, can we get a picture? They ask me. They don't even ask him for pictures.
You the more approachable one.
So, you know, I know bro ain't finna really respond. Like, so, hey, bro, calm down for all that screaming and shit. Don't do that up in here, bro. You wasn't getting tough with her.
Yeah.
So, you know, so now they having words and shit like that. You feel me? Dude get to having a whole little temper tantrum. So I'm thinking to myself, like, see, this is what I be meaning. When you a man, motherfuckers finna laugh when they tell you. So the stakes is never gonna be fair in the beginning.
Never.
So if you out here looking for that, you asking to get let down.
Right.
Yeah, you're gonna get a crushed ego for sure.
So that's finna crush the body, hurt the heart.
But it is men like him out there that are weak, and you know that man sound like he's still 8 years old in his head. You know what I'm saying? Especially when it comes to conflict and stuff. He obviously doesn't have the tools to dominate and lead a woman. That's why a woman like his girl, even though she was on meth and skinny and small and stuff, could manipulate him and get him in the same kind of a trauma bond situation, even though he could whoop her ass if he wanted to.
It's mental when it comes to it. It's a mental thing at that point.
And then here's the other problem.
13 years.
You got guys like this who still have an ego.
That's a fact.
So in his mind, eventually, I will be able to tame this monster. When all actuality, stupid man,
She left him, huh?
Yes, you
That's
should have
too
just
funny.
went and
That's
dealt with
crazy.
somebody
That's
that you
too
could that
funny.
was more on your wavelength.
Right,
Because it feels
right.
like he can't leave until he wins the match.
The kids wasn't even his kids.
So he step baby
That's the
daddy.
third red flag.
I say, man, bro.
So he was gonna stay there long enough
But
for the kids to start
why
working
didn't-
on him eventually.
He felt like he said, I was doing it for our family. I'm like,
But why didn't Cassie do that same shit? Because she
got
obviously
30 million. She got 30 million.
And no, she
way
was-
after the fact, 15
Yes,
years
she was
after
down
the
for
fact.
long- yeah,
But
she
when
was-
it was going on and it became like a trauma bonded, this is horrible, all these dicks going inside and out of me, pause,
Drugs.
situation, drugs, this is too much for me. Why didn't she be like, this is too much for me?
Nah, she
I
got
need
a
to
homie
get out of
that,
this situation.
because she got a man that's allowing what she really wants, and she.
But he beating her up the whole time.
Bro, but look,
How
he
many
give
times
me,
we just seen
he give me
girls-
what he wants. Look at Tina Turner. You watch what love's got to do
I
with
seen-
it,
I-
and
Yeah, I
she
did.
wasn't even getting what Cassie
I've
get.
seen women get wore out, bro.
Bro, I grew up watching.
you think if Cassie would have got the career that she was vying for,
Facts.
the money that she
Facts.
was vying for, in the midst of everything that she was quote unquote going through, that we would be in this situation with Diddy right now?
Nope. Nope.
Okay.
Nope. Not at all, bro.
Everything was fine until they showed the elevator.
And that's the thing.
Everything
She
was
ain't want
fine.
that to come out.
Period.
Yeah, she
That
was threatening to
came out-
kill.
Once that came out, she doubled down.
She was threatening to kill people over stuff coming out.
She want that shit to come out.
Bro, once that came out, she doubled down on everything. Got the bread
Got the bread. Got that cheese.
immediately.
Like, hey, I actually want this to
Imagine
stop
what
now
takes
too.
that she have.
She
Exactly.
won in the end, but it could have very easily been Epstein, Ghislaine Maxwell situation
I don't think she won.
if she didn't
I don't think
get
she had-
immunity and become a part of this RICO trial.
She didn't get the
I mean, her
30 million.
image is tarnished.
You know who
forever. She'll
Ghislaine
forever
Maxwell
be
is,
known as
right?
that
The
person.
one who they say groomed the girls to be
she was the madam pretty much for Epstein.
for Epstein.
Gotcha.
The problem, see, the whole Epstein thing, the cameras on that floor of the jail where Epstein died have not had an outage since that day and none before that day.
Mm.
That man could be alive somewhere else.
Just,
Whole different. Like
Did you
that.
see the new director of the FBI talking about it on the Joe Rogan podcast, and he was like real vague and dodging questions
Cash
about
Patel
Cash Patel.
has found out that the bureaucrats that run the deep state in this country, he's found out that when Putin gave that speech about when
Come a little closer to the mic,
when,
bro.
when Putin gave the speech about when an American president comes into the White House, people in black suits come in and start telling him how things go. Cash Patel is up against it. They just got hold of Dr. Fauci's phone and laptop because Biden gave Fauci a preemptive pardon for the COVID vaccine and all the deaths that it caused.
Yes, he did.
When it boils down to it, the JFK files haven't been fully declassified like they promised because that's going to lead to a rise in anti-Semitism simply because Israel's hands is written all over them.
I heard about that via
Especially
Candace
with the trajectory
Owens.
and how he pulled the trigger from the seat. That's
So,
a different training.
you know, right now I want to tell people President Trump is in the process of removing the career bureaucrats that have positions in government that they don't have to get voted in.
Draining the swamp.
So that grandfather ain't gonna go away.
He's getting rid of that, and it's taking time, but we're watching it happen.
That's a fact.
We're seeing U.S.
The first time.
The
you
first
see that.
time we've ever seen this happen. So, you know, another reason why I felt compelled to leave the States was during the Biden administration, the border was completely open. There are terrorist cells inside the States.
Yes, there are.
There are over,
Yeah, China been showed how easy.
It's
that was.
Iranians there too.
in 1 year, over 40,000 war-age Chinese nationals
See?
crossed the border illegally. When they get to the border, they're dropping their identification. They have pamphlets. They know who to go talk to. They've shut down several illegal Chinese police stations that were operating in high-rise buildings in New York that were there to police Chinese citizens. Several Chinese biolabs with Ebola, HIV, COVID, anthrax were shut down in Houston, California, and in New York.
Damn.
At the end of the day, China has a plan to be the world superpower by 2050. They changed it to 2038.
I was just for to say to be a lot sooner.
By 2027, they will have the largest standing navy. They have 300 shipyards to build ships. The United States only has 6. China builds all of their commercial vessels to military specs.
Period.
So they can go turn all of their cruise ships and every commercial vessel into a military vehicle. That's something we cannot do. China has poured more concrete in the continent of Africa than the size of the entire United States.
All because
China
they
been
invested-
buying up Africa for a long
but
time.
they've been investing in their people forever.
They've been investing into the
That's the
infrastructure, into
difference.
the people for
That's
a
the
long
difference.
time.
China been buying up the world
They didn't really have to
with
do
a
that.
slow game for a long
That's the plan
time.
B. The plan A is to feed our own people, and that's where they went at.
For sure, bro. And you know, communism is set up so that the government owns and controls everything.
Like Cuba.
Like, even if your company gets $1 billion evaluation, you just work for that company that works for the government of China.
Yeah, everybody on the lower level kind of splits the same range of stuff, and the upper level lives high off the hog, in a sense, for lack of better words.
Period.
Absolutely.
While you fine with your 2K a week,
I think it's socialism and communism.
it's classism.
It's not sustainable.
It's all that. All that creates classism.
Sure.
Cause think about it. When you go to class, how many subjects you got the whole day?
There's no real
9.
classism in socialism and
It's
communism.
classism. Period.
Classism is most
Bro, that's
rampant
like-
in
that's
capitalist
It's
societies,
like
though.
saying the leaves on the tree ain't the branch, bro. They come from one root.
I mean, there's in a socialist or a communist society, there's 2 classes. There's the rich and there's the ultra, like, or there's everybody else that's getting the same thing.
Upper and lower.
Upper
But in
class,
capitalism, you
lower
got
class.
you got a
Classism.
theoretical middle class in a capitalist society.
That's
You
why
know
I
what I'm
say
saying? Because there's
classism.
more opportunity
Because
to.
classism isn't
It's more
just
upward
classism.
mobility, and
It's
is in a communist society, it's zero upward more.
Yeah.
It's zero upward.
that's-
There's no hope
either
to
one-
get out of your
both
class.
Of those are helping one entity though. Both of those are moving one engine though.
Of
And
course.
that engine is politics. Whether negative or positive, we're gonna make money off both.
I mean, you a spoke you're a cog in the machine either way it go. But in a capitalist society, at least you have a chance to become one of the elites if you play your cards right.
True, but you got a greater chance doing it alone somewhere else, without them knowing what you're doing. Imagine the rules that apply to you then.
And the communists, the opportunity doesn't even exist. If
No,
you
it
are
doesn't.
not in that group of people, you never will be.
Never, bro.
Yeah, for
That's
sure.
how they do us.
That's why I'm scared of any politician that start touting like socialist ideals or just like that's why I ain't like that's one of the things I ain't like about Kamala Harris. And I ain't like Michelle Obama coming out, talking about we need to spread the wealth more. No, we don't. Like you get what you in my opinion, you get what you get. You know what I'm saying? You get what you
spread
worth.
the wealth world. So you familiar with Agenda 2030 then?
What's that?
I'm gonna let you go look that up. But
Agenda
that's a lot.
2030.
But basically, it's about spreading the wealth and making sure everybody have an equal chance of
It's like a
surviving
global.
on Earth.
It sounds like a globalist
It's a
agenda.
global thing.
But isn't it
I don't like
kinda
that type
close
stuff, man.
to communism, though?
My thing is,
To
if
say
you
everybody
tell
gets the
everybody,
same-
Yeah, it is.
but that's the
Kind of
thing.
like Cuba, in a sense, or
Yeah,
But if
they
you tell everybody they can get 10 grand a month and the whole world will be cool.
everybody gets
People
the same
that's
school,
getting
same
10
food.
People that's getting 10 grand a month are not gonna complain. The broke people that never even seen it a month are gonna lobby for it so bad and still be in a worse condition they ever been in.
If everybody get 10,000 a month, 10,000 ain't 10,000 no more.
That's a fact. That'll
the
be the
value
downfall.
changes. Yeah.
That'll be the downfall.
It would actually be your portion.
Global basic income is coming.
That's what we talk about, the Agenda 2030.
Yeah, that's coming. I mean, AI.
There's no stopping it.
AI is going to remove 90% of the workforce.
90%. That's a lot of percents.
Period, bro. It's happening already with
I can
delivery.
see every
Think of delivery.
non-physical
What you think
job.
Robotaxi gonna do?
Well,
In the big beautiful bill, Elon Musk was upset.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't have any laws to limit the use of AI and how far it can go.
That's why he had his temper
That's
tantrum.
why he had his temper tantrum.
once AI goes into robot form and the mobility kicks up, it's pretty much down.
Sentient, it can become sentient at that point.
The United States government already murdered 2 sentient AI
Period.
programs.
They
What?
lost control. And they got recordings of it losing control.
They already murdered 2 sentient AI programs.
You're talking about the ones that would do, because I know it was one where they had 3 of them in a
Self-evolving,
room.
self-thinking robots.
What AI programs were
I
these?
know it was one study they had where they had
Type,
3.
one's called marsupial.
Marsupial.
Yeah, I ain't even supposed to be saying this type of shit, but like you can pull that up.
Yeah, I know. I seen one study where they had like 3 AIs talking to each other, and they became conscious that
Created
they
their
were
own
being
language.
watched, and created their
Fact.
own
We
language.
talked about that.
So they wouldn't be picked up on like on
That's
the
a fact.
spot. Became conscious they were being studied and created their own language, and so the humans studying them couldn't understand what they were talking about.
They
Fact.
found ruins on Mars. Elon Musk posted a square building on Mars surface. He said, we are sending Tesla robots there to investigate. They're going to be powered by AI. The moment. There's a movie called Transcendence.
Yep.
I love that movie.
Yep. It's a good movie.
What if I told you something like that already had happened?
Is that the movie with
Johnny Depp.
Okay.
Is
In
that Johnny Depp?
movie, the AI was able to build himself a body and put himself in that body.
Right.
That's already happened.
That's already going on.
I have to see that.
That's one of the sentient AIs that they had to murder.
Really?
Period, bro.
Facts.
That's why he was telling you about marsupial.
Like Lucy, it's like
Lucy.
like Lucy type shit.
Facts.
What, like you talking about the Lucy, the one with a,
Scarlett Johansson played in the movie with the.
I
They're
thought
never
Lucy was
going-
just about a human that could access her whole brain
No,
to the
that's-
point where
that's
she
the-
became God at some point.
Yeah.
Where I didn't know that was based
But
on
it was-
like robots, AIs, and
It was safe off like nano.
But she kind of got plugged in.
She got plugged in.
it was called Lucy based off of the oldest fossil found in a sense.
Oh, okay.
Period.
Okay.
So look, you gotta look at it like this. International law has rules against human cloning.
Mm-hmm.
Those laws only exist because it's possible. You can buy a designer dog.
Mm-hmm.
You can
You
use
can just Google
CRISPR.
Clonade. Clonade is a whole company that's globally depicted on Google. It'll show you everything about Clonade.
I mean, they have cloned sheep and stuff like that, and different
Clone
animals
food.
and
So of course
stuff.
they're cloning people.
Cloning
Man's
a
thirst
sheep
is crazy.
and a man is the same thing.
Period.
Yeah,
Think about
Yeah,
it.
they
work on
definitely have the
monkeys first.
capability to do it, but it's laws against it. It's ethical laws against it, or something like that.
But but they can grow body parts.
Yeah, because
Yeah, they can grow body
I
parts.
started paying attention to it and started getting aware of it with the glowfish. You know the glowfish, you put them in the tank with the neon lights. I used to have them in the fish tank in one of my first studios. So I just was in there Googling one day, and I just noted that they were trademarked and they never would have babies. And basically, if you got caught trying to get them to make and have babies, they could actually sue you.
Really?
So I actually Googled them and realized that the glowfish was really a tetra, and they had modified its colors and stuff, whatever genetics that push out the colors.
Yeah.
And they made it so that it naturally would push out ink into its skin repeatedly to make it give off the neon colors to glow.
Damn.
But the fish actually isn't a real fish, which is why it can't make babies. It's actually manufactured.
It's sterile.
But if you don't feed it, it dies. It swims around like the normal tetras. Does everything in the
Damn.
fish tank that a tetra does. But when you look it up, it's literally something that the company made and does not exist in the wilderness whatsoever.
That's kind of like tilapia. Tilapia is not a real fish,
That's
is it?
when I started saying, damn, how many glowfish are actually walking around me?
How many people, like glow people?
Glow people, yeah, literally. If you look up the glowfish, it isn't real. They just took
They'll show you these people. They'll show you these people. Sometimes their nipples be under their chest. Sometimes they don't have no belly.
They don't have no belly button.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. And sometimes you can just tell.
So Gucci Mane and Jamie Foxx are clones.
Well, I'm not saying
glowfish.
And Kodak Black.
I'm not saying that. I just know that ain't the original. Like, I understand mind control and how you can switch the brain.
Right.
I understand that they could be the same person, but you just gave them a new program to program them to be this person.
Ain't it crazy how Jamie Foxx came out with that movie about?
That's a fact. Power.
It was Don't Clone Tyrone or
That
something.
too, yeah,
Right
Tyrone.
after he came
That's a
back
fact.
from that whole thing.
That's a fact. But before
That couldn't have been a
was power.
coincidence. That couldn't have been a
She took pill
coincidence.
and became somebody else. See, that go back to your pill popping experience that he
Yeah,
talked
because
about.
some people look at clone as
Like he
splitting
did the
nigga
Power
duplicate.
Project. He did that Power movie.
And
took
not
that
actually
pill,
just...
Oh, he did the power in
and
the
all that,
pill movie.
and all that shit gave them superhero powers to do different shit.
Yeah.
Like MGK was in there. Remember MGK?
That's my boy.
And look, he took.
What's
but
going
look,
on with your
but look
boy,
at his
man?
power. His power was to literally be hot. And
Yeah.
that's all he wanted to do when he signed with Diddy. Am I right?
Facts.
Ooh.
Whoa.
Think
Okay.
about that.
And look.
And look, this is a 6'7" model.
I used to bodyguard Lance Briggs,
Come
baby
on, bro.
mama.
Come on, bro.
She was getting $2,500 a week child support. Lance Briggs, mad as hell. She was kicking and she was dating MGK throughout this time.
Mm-hmm. When he was on in the movie we talking about, or you said what time?
Yeah, make sure you talk about that. Well, I gotta recall. Hold on, let me see how I can say this.
That part right there.
Okay,
Yeah,
maybe
start
we.
over.
I
maybe,
almost went down a rabbit hole.
I ain't talking about. I tell y'all who I'm bodyguard,
Yeah,
but I ain't telling those stories.
I just kind of stepped up right there.
whatever you want to cut out, we can cut out.
That's this damn gin, boy. Damn. Yeah, I
Yeah.
almost just tweaked.
GK tripped me out, man, because I thought he was gonna go somewhere. But then when I saw who he was signed to, I'm like, oh, you let this nigga buy you clothes? Then I seen him in a leopard trench.
Let me
I'm
take
like,
you
yeah, it's
shopping.
over.
He is off the deep end
Got a
with.
leopard trench on.
He
no
doing-
shirt on it. Yeah, he feels
Stupid,
different.
man.
He feels different.
Yeah, he on a whole nother
I've
wavelength
always
now.
approached cloning from like a Men in Black flasher point of view.
Oh, like
You know, just, you know,
Ooh.
put the glasses on, boom.
you can reset somebody's brain to
Yeah,
be.
the neuralizer,
Yeah,
huh?
and plus I just had
Hit you with the
I had a
neuralizer.
weird moment with a guy at a Walmart in Virginia. A very weird ass moment. Pause. I was at
How weird it got?
I was at a Walmart, right? I used to radio host and stuff over there. Pause. But me and another woman, we were doing brand ambassador work for a telephone company.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was what? It doesn't matter. But we were out there at the table, you know, pushing the cell phones, bags, all that stuff in front of the Walmart. I have a guy who pulls up, gets out his car, walks up and says, yeah, it's good that you're eating fruit, man. You don't need to be eating nothing else. And I was like, well, I'm vegan. I don't really eat nothing but fruits and vegetables. And now I eat chicken again, but at the time I was strictly hardcore.
Right.
So he was basically like, yeah, man, you don't really want to eat the food. And all of a sudden it just goes down a rabbit hole of how he's telling me he works at the Pentagon and his clearance and how he used to work there and they gave him an opportunity to get a higher pay raise, but he had to agree to get his memory flashed every day before he left work.
Whoa.
So
Okay.
basically, he wouldn't remember what happened while he was at work.
There's a
each
company
day.
that do that to their employees.
That's
And
a
he
thing.
That's a
facts.
real thing.
That's
and,
facts.
and he turned it down.
That's facts.
And since then, he lives in the woods, ducked off in the country, grows his own food.
Off the
he's
grid type
literally-
shit.
Like he's one of the people that's scared to death since he left the job.
Mm.
He went and got his cell phone and it was wrapped in aluminum foil. And
Right.
he said that's how he does his phone to go home. And I'm talking about he just took me down a wild zone. Like, hey, the biggest issue right now is the sun. Stay outside no matter what you can do. Food shortages and chickens going under the ground to the reptilians who need food, and they just a whole lot of stuff.
Whoa, okay.
And we just had a long talk, and he just was talking to me for about 30 minutes to an hour. I'm talking about telling me to watch out for Kanye and what he would become down the line, and how he got flashed by cameras and went insane, and
Kanye a wild boy right now,
even
man.
to the point of telling me about of looking at the concrete and seeing the sparkles and saying that the way the light hits off of the ground and reflects in your eyes fucks with your memory, and how to tilt my phone and not aim it directly at me. Bro, it was just a wild conversation. And it ended with him telling me, hey, I'm gonna probably talk to you again. And I was like, how am I get in contact with you? He said, when we need to talk again, I'll find you.
That's a fact. That's
Got in the car, left.
That's how this shit goes.
Mind you, he never walked in Walmart. Whole time we're talking.
So you think that was a conversation that was supposed to happen, and you probably gonna meet up?
I just know me and this chick, shout out to Jessica, to this day we just kind of look at each other and be like, yo, who the fuck was that guy? I haven't seen him since. This was probably like maybe 9 years ago.
Really? And he was talking about Kanye going crazy like he did.
Oh yeah, he told me to watch out for Kanye. He said Kanye was gonna be the Antichrist.
He was on the interview with DJ Academics in that black leather KKK outfit,
like,
calling himself evil.
On Kanye, he said in the future Kanye's gonna get real weird. And he was like, just keep your eye on him.
Damn.
Then years later, I started hearing Kanye taking the word Jesus out the Bible, replacing his name, starting this, and I never forget that guy where I'm like,
The Heil Hitler song.
yeah, you
So
know.
my man just mentioned that today. Have you read the autobiography of Hitler, and it's translated to English?
No.
Yeah, you should check out his speech that he gave in Berlin.
Yeah, the Hitler speech.
Yeah?
Translated by AI to English. You should check that out.
Okay, it's a good listen. It's an enlightening listen. I'll check it out.
Okay, what happened to you is why Rep Luna is trying to repeal the Patriot Act. Because that's the onset of something called a rendition. That's how they recruit people for certain programs. Basically, if you would have pursued that guy, you might have got invited to a certain program.
He probably would have been your teacher in that program.
Absolutely, and usually when you go to those programs, you completely isolated from your family.
Completely.
You off the grid. Things along those lines. You know what I'm saying? And I've been investigating like these type of situations for so long. Like as soon as I hear, cause like when you start talking about that,
And I'm gonna be real with you, I left some things out. But
Of course, though.
what you left out, I'm interested.
we'll build later, you know what I mean?
Okay.
It was a very long conversation. A very long conversation. And I'm gonna be honest, he's probably one of the people I remember the most in life. Just cause it was weird. It started from talking about fruit. And it just went down. It just went down the rabbit, and he just kept going. And I'm just looking at him
Because
like,
he believes what he was saying to you to be the truth.
and it just got real, even to the word Walmart, and just how he flipped the letters around and what it meant. And
Yeah, he's not wrong about that. So
Marshall, bro, the conversation got crazy.
you ever notice how
You come back up to the mic, bro.
You ever notice how when you go into Walmart, all of the prices say $13.88, $4.88, because the 88 is used as a number to attract money.
Build and destroy.
You feel me? Like the company Huawei that had the phone company that was a Chinese company that was stealing everybody's information. That name transfers and translates into 88. So there's some people who I've worked with investigating stuff. Whenever they get into the black magic stuff and the rituals, they all dead. You feel me? So, you know, I leave that type of shit alone. You know what I'm saying? So, like, you know.
You said they all dead?
Yeah, all of them.
That's a fact.
Because they was playing with that type of shit.
They was looking into this, like
Facts.
attaching political people to the dark arts, basically. Black magic, basically. Ritualistic beliefs, Enochian texts.
Facts.
You see what I'm saying?
Some people actually believe their bloodline permits them to do this shit.
For sure.
Because they have the teaching passed down to them and they're taught to do this shit.
Right.
It's real.
Damn, it's a dark, evil world out there, man.
It's the same as when good shit happens to you. Like, think
I
about
don't
it.
even-
You always thought good shit.
Things
You
go
always
bump in
want
the night,
great
bro.
things.
Say what?
Things do go bump in the
That's
night.
a
Yeah.
pause.
But with your knowledge of all the dark things that go on in the world, like
Dark things is crazy.
what keep you going in the world? Like what wake you up in the morning and keep you putting one foot in front of the other? Because it seems like you privy to a lot of pretty bad things going on. You know what I'm saying? Out here.
Are you asking what keeps me inspired?
Yeah, what keeps you inspired? Because you seem like really, you know what I'm saying, nice, well-spoken guy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You don't carry yourself like you walking around with this air of like, you know, woe is the world type shit. But at the same time, you know a lot of things that's going on behind like some dark closed doors. Like what keep you with the type of demeanor that you have, like being privy to all this?
Right. You know, this may sound cliche, but like in the movie Spider-Man, you know, with great power comes great responsibility. And you know, at the end of the day, you know, I know I've been able to make some type of change. You know, I wake up, I see messages from people saying, I feel stronger knowing that you exist.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like that means a lot to me. And at the end of the day, history was written by the best group of killers, bro.
I agree with that.
At the end of the day, no religion exists, no border exists, no belief exists without those designated group of guys whose job is to come burn your village. Even if that means it's for the greater good of a larger population. And that's just how the world is, bro. That's just how the world works. In order to walk in the light, I feel like you had to experience that darkness before.
Right.
Point blank, period.
You wouldn't even appreciate it the same
Absolutely.
if you did.
You know, I know my grandma would expect certain things out of me. I know my mom expects certain things out of me. And that's what I'm saying. Like, if they wasn't who they was, to me, I wouldn't be like this. So, you know, I gotta stand on that business.
Gotta stand on business, man. I think we gonna end it on that note right there, man. I really appreciate you for stopping through, bro.
It's a pleasure.
It was definitely a pleasure, man. I appreciate Tut Artillery for coming through. Tut for setting it all up, man. It was definitely a great
Shout out
conversation.
my boy Tut for putting this all together, man. Linking up the gods.
Yeah. We definitely gotta do it again too, man.
Me and Artillery gotta chop it up about dude, man. We got
knowledge.
There's some other stuff I will chop it up with y'all about that.
Oh, for sure. We got time.
Yeah, man. I'll fuck around, spin back over here tomorrow.
Hey, man, I'm here. You know what I'm saying?
Good.
Yeah, I'm
really
with that.
If you're gonna be here, why not? You know what I'm saying?
I'm with that.
All right. Well, we appreciate y'all for tuning in, man. This has been the Quote
Quote
Goes
Goes.
podcast. We appreciate y'all, man. See you guys on the next one.
Shoot.
Peace.
Score.
Yeah.